sure do. Coors Light, the only beer.
That goes in the trash.
Oh, roasted first try.
Oh.
I'm joking.
God damn it, Josh. Don't start that shit again, man.
Dude, okay, how did I fix it last time?
You touched something. So it's... Hey, appreciate you.
How did I fix this?
Bulldozer 806?
That's Bulldozer. That's
that-
my homie
is-
Billy. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Shout out, Billy.
Billy.
I think it's fixed, Nick.
No, I mean, it is
It's
on,
fixed,
but
it's
it's
fixed.
not an input source.
It's a static electricity buildup, Nick.
I don't know what the fuck that is, man.
Static-
Sorry, 2 weeks in a row.
No, it's gone now. We fixed it ahead of time.
Oh, dude, that fan does wonders.
Dude, speaking of Billy, for anybody that you guys here that are all gamers and shit, he's pretty fucking nasty on FPSs and shit. So yeah.
Which ones? Like that good old fucking Warzone or like
Dude,
the little
we
Apex
started off
Legends?
playing like Counter-Strike together back in the day. Then he just
Oh, all right.
he plays COD and all that shit now.
He got a fucking mean Twitch stream. Apparently, he fucking gave us the follow right quick.
Yeah, brother.
Mm.
Appreciate the follow
Yeah.
on that for sure.
Big
man.
appreciate you, homie. So, as you notice, Jesse is not here. Scott is here.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
5 Timers Club.
Hey.
This is his
Five-time,
5th time on the
man.
fucking podcast in 67 episodes.
It's a pretty good average.
That's pretty solid,
I
dude.
Great
got a
average,
cot
man.
set up over in the corner over there. They let me sleep over when I come
Yeah,
over.
dude.
That's like one. That's like one in every 12 almost. You know.
My first time in the new studio though, so
Oh yeah.
It's a lot more roomy down here.
Yeah.
This is the third new studio. So we moved into this studio. I've redone it twice because the fuck else do I have to do? Just trying to make it look nicer, man.
we don't have to
want more all the time.
we don't have to watch Jesse sneak across the camera to go take a shit.
And fucking Danny fucking duck under the camera to go use the bathroom and shit.
Yeah, every fucking 20 minutes.
No joke though.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
No-
glad
no
you're here,
cap.
Scott, because I have nothing to talk about.
Oh
Yes.
shit.
So
What
it's
do you
all
have to
you,
talk
baby.
Cool.
Yeah, what,
No
what
pressure. No pressure.
I'm
what
running
do
point.
you have to talk about?
Yeah, I don't know.
Um,
What's up? How's the restaurant doing now that you're open somewhat again?
Today was busy as fuck. We stayed pretty busy throughout the whole quarantine pandemic thing. We were doing online curbside whenever this thing first jumped off, and then we've had the dining room up into 50% for the last probably 3 weeks or so.
Yeah.
And then today was the first. I mean, as you guys know, as everybody knows, today was the first mask on mandated day, and we thought we were gonna have some fucking
Mask on.
people talking shit. But everybody was pretty cool with it. We had this one family come up and sit outside the tables before we opened for dinner service tonight.
I saw them.
And none of them had masks on. And then we were like making bets about how they were going to talk shit. And then whenever they got up to come line in and shit, they
Just whip
they
it
all
up.
masked up right
Oh,
there.
did they?
So, yeah, it was
Damn.
crazy, yeah.
Mask
I
it
know we were all
up,
talking
bro.
shit inside. You were like, "Oh, they're fucking claiming their steak outside right now, dude." And you were like, "I wonder who's gonna come in, fucking order the food."
Right? They probably saw the details, man. They did say mask off on table, though, right?
Yeah, that's how it
Yeah,
was.
See, they were probably just well ahead of their time on that whole situation.
But they all
Right.
they transformed pretty quick. It was like we were.
It's a rare occurrence.
Yeah.
I was surprised, honestly. I thought they were gonna at least have one person be stubborn and talk shit, but
Yeah.
they just
They
all
always
threw,
do, man.
they all threw them on and came in, and got their food, and went out there and then chilled outside. So
Posted
yeah.
up.
Well, hell yeah.
Yeah,
What's
no
up?
problems.
no,
Yeah,
no, it's been
Nice.
awesome. Yeah,
I
busy
figured,
as
man.
fuck today. Like I left, we had a little break in service, and I was like, "Yo, I gotta go to the pod." And then after I left, right when I was walking out the door, we had 4 or 5 online orders come in. So I
Oh
was like,
shit.
"Peace."
Like, sucks for you guys. Peace.
And you did say that you're going to continue doing online orders even after everything. Right?
Yeah, that's been kind of the thing we're trying to figure out is we're keeping the online store going while we have in-house business, and it's been kind of hard to juggle it, but
Right.
Oh,
we're kind of keeping a core menu on the online store. We're not we're putting specials on there now, but we're not putting everything that we offer on there. So it's kind of streamlined, so we can always know that we have that shit
Yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
keep it a little easier on you.
we run out of shit left and right when we get real busy.
Right. And I can see how, your menus, for the most part, is always changing. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I can see how, having an online menu would be a pain in the ass every morning to even try to change the menu every day. So
That's
Yeah.
fucking Ren, dude. Ren, it's like a full-time job for her on top of everything else. So she has to. It's not so bad now that we have dine-in too. But before, when we were just strictly online, She's fucking with that online store so much, dude. It's like she's a trooper.
Yeah.
It's probably fun, man.
I mean, I think at first it was, but now it's like become kind of like a chore.
Yeah, it's like a
I know
job.
there was some days where, because you can order 15 minutes before you open, right? Or some shit online.
Yeah, we used to open the online store 30 minutes before.
30
we opened.
minutes before.
Yeah.
I remember one day I was like, I'm for sure getting some mac and cheese today. And I like, at 5 o'clock on the dot, I was hitting refresh. It was like, still close. I was like, God damn it, Ren, come on. Still close.
Dude, and what's fucked up is once people learn that we opened the store 30 minutes early, if we were like 5 minutes late with that shit, the phone starts ringing.
Oh, yeah.
People are like,
fucking
I'm trying to order
tripping.
online, but it's not working. We're like,
They do that because they've been
Yeah,
waiting for
have some
like
fucking
30
patience,
minutes,
dude.
man. They've been waiting all morning. Like as soon as they got up, like, oh, I can't wait to order.
I mean,
that
I guess
Yellow
I'm
City.
guilty. I'm one of those fucking people. I
Yeah,
just
see,
admitted
there's
it.
one right there. Like, see, that's a fact.
but dude, I do the same shit. I'll usually go put the truck. Like we'll go put the truck up on Mondays when we're closed, and then like I'm usually hitting Ichiban up at 11.
Oh, yeah,
trying
same.
But when before all this shit happened, like I would roll up and be there 10:45, sitting on the bench outside,
Waiting, yeah.
Because if I'm the first one or two people in there, I'm gonna be in and out in 45 minutes. But
Yeah.
if you get caught in the flow once they blow up, dude, like
Yeah,
you're gonna be there for an hour.
Chilling, yeah. I always get dinner from there, and I'm looking at the clock, like, got that shit ready.
Yeah.
5 o'clock, boom, call.
Straight up. And they've gotten to where they know us now, so like I'll call in and be like, I'll order, and they're like, is this Scott? And I'll be like, yeah, it's Scott. And they're like, okay, give us about 25 minutes. I'll be like, cool. And she's like, we'll text you if it's earlier. And I'm like, cool, awesome.
Got that inside hookup. Dude, crazy fucking story. I grew up next door to them my entire life until I was 18.
The
The
family
Von
that
Compress, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up like Jewel and Jasmine, the two daughters of the guy who owns the restaurant. We were fucking best fucking friends growing up our entire life. And the funniest part is I knew it was them like the entire time, but they finally like realized it was me the other day. Not the other day, probably like it was like sometime in April. Still when like the coronavirus was gnarly crazy, and like I was even wearing a mask. I stopped wearing a mask for a while, but I'm back to wearing a mask. I went in there one day, I had a mask on, and they were like, "Are you Nick? Like, did we used to live next door to each other?" And I was like, "You recognize me now? Like, how the fuck now are you recognizing me?" And she was just like,
mask off, baby.
she was like, "Yeah, your mom ordered some food the other day and was like talking to us about it." And I was like, "Yeah, whatever." So like now our order's pretty noticeable when I call in, and they'll do the same thing. They're just like, "Oh, what's up, Nick?" And
So-
just fucking call in.
Okay, because I know the front of the house people, the girls at the front of the house, like the Mexican girl and then the Asian girl.
Yeah.
But I've fucking never spoken 2 words to the guys cooking. So is it the bigger dude, is he the main guy?
No, the real like shorter, like I don't want to call him scrawny because that seems like I'm
No, but he
putting
wears
him
the
down.
hat, he wears
yeah,
the
yeah.
That's
That's
him?
he's the owner. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a description.
Can't
Something,
fucking remember his name, but yeah, he's the owner. The Asian girl who works there is one of his daughters.
That always has her kids with her up there?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And he has another daughter. I don't think she lives here anymore, but that's who I was really good friends with. But I know the other girl that works there too.
What was the restaurant they had before this?
I didn't know they ever had one.
Somebody
first.
told me that they had. There's always such. Dude, I've had people tell me that Ichiban's closing. Like before this happened, somebody told me that Ichiban was closing, like in March or April or something like that, and they were moving. They were moving, and then one day I was in there getting food. I heard y'all were closing. What the fuck? And they're like, no, what the hell? Where'd you hear that? I go, a friend of mine told me, and he said and it was a friend of mine who's in the restaurant business, but I guess he was full of shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's always something, man.
Yeah,
Always.
nah.
In any
They're not
business.
fucking closing anytime soon. They're always popping off, dude.
Dude.
Always.
We got sushi from Bangkok last night,
No.
and I rolled up to pick it up, and I was like, oh shit, they opened up their dining room because the parking lot was full, but it was all people just sitting there waiting for their fucking
Oh,
order.
wow.
shit.
It was crazy. Luckily, I was like 10 minutes late to pick up my food, so
Dude, I wanted
I was
that, but
click
shit.
clack in there.
In and out.
Yeah, but everybody else was like mad dogging me like a motherfucker. They're like, what the fuck?
Dude, that answers a question I had to myself earlier. Because I was like driving by a restaurant and I saw that like the dining room was obviously not open, but the parking lot was filled up. And I'm like, why are all these cars here? But now it's like, yeah, those fucking cars are waiting in line, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how we were
Waiting
when
to
we were
get your shit.
curbside only. It was like,
All right. Yeah.
we'd have like the parking lot look pretty full, but it was all people just waiting for their shit.
Yeah,
you know?
just chilling.
So,
What was I fucking about to say?
What is this beer?
Is Ichiban fucking open for the dining room or no?
no, they're still takeout only.
Nice.
You can go in and get your shit,
Yeah.
but like there's like it's it all closed off, and they have marked spots to wait.
Yeah, I saw that. I ate there like I don't know, a couple weeks
Bro,
ago.
fucking. We'll usually get Thai House on Sundays because I'm usually craving like sticky rice and shit. My daughter bitches at us because like she's like, yo, I only eat it like Ichiban, Bangkok, Thai House, or fucking Indian oven.
Damn,
she's
Indian
like,
oven's fire, bro.
She's like, can we get something besides Asian food or Indian food? I go, that's all that's good though.
I mean, you ain't wrong, man.
Yeah, true.
Asian food really does.
But so like,
I mean, I guess you guys are like the only thing that's not like Asian food that's really, really fucking good in the city, I guess.
yeah, but
It's
all
just
of
that
like
shit.
whether people know it or not, everything we do has like a slight Asian
Oh, for
pull
sure.
to
Wow,
it.
For
does.
sure.
It
That's
does.
just because like that's the restaurants I worked in as I was coming up.
Scott, Josh, I think you poured
yeah, I was wondering.
Pondicetta Covfefe, maybe.
There, oh, let's see. I'll be able
It
to
doesn't
tell
look like my beer, so
you. It's
I will
100% it is Covfefe.
assume. Okay.
I'm drinking Holmes Cool from Prairie.
Prairie.
Thank you, Pondicetta. That's
Is this like the
good.
actual label or just a generic label they threw on?
This is what they usually have as their Growler labels.
Oh,
But,
nice.
But doing all this, they have. Usually, you see this on a 32 ounce
Damn, those
can.
are good
Oh,
old
okay.
boys.
But- But since with everything going on, they switched everything to their cans are all just 16 ounce cans instead of
Oh,
like.
really?
Yeah, I mean
Weird.
I think you can get a Growler filled maybe,
Yeah.
but we went. Ren and I made I think we made 2 different OKC runs during the pandemic where it's like drove up there strictly to get beer and drove back. One of them we stayed the night.
That's the way to do it, my man.
Well, I think there was actually 3 because there was 2 that we drove there and back,
Yeah.
and then there was one where we stayed the night and went to see our friends at Nonesuch, this badass tasting menu restaurant had opened up their dining room. We went there like the first week they opened to kind of like support. But dude, like OKC is just so solid for fucking beer. Like Dallas is cool. We were in
Yeah.
Dallas last weekend,
Yeah.
and like Dallas is cool. There's a couple of good spots, but OKC's like fucking money, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
it's insane how big OKC's craft beer
I
scene
mean,
is.
good to hear because me and the boys, we're gonna be heading out
Yeah,
there.
we're about to be
Yeah.
out there soon.
Yeah, we're gonna head out there in a couple weeks, get a little skateboarding clips, because some people out there, we still skate.
We
so.
still skate, man.
We
still
still skate.
working
We
on a
still
fucking
shred.
video.
Shout out to our new sponsor, The
Somehow.
Stray. Nah, just kidding. But shout out to The Stray, anyways.
Yeah, for real. Shout out Stray. Fire shoes.
But yeah.
So is Stray? Is that a new?
I mean,
It's-
kind of. It's probably been out for like a good year or so.
I think it's been around for a couple years. It's
Yeah, yeah.
Jamie Thomas, Chad Muska, and Antoine Dixon's company.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Chad Muska cut ties with Supra.
No,
Yeah.
he's still with Super actually.
Oh, is he?
He still has the whole Skytop thing going on.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
See,
that dude-
I thought he just straight was like, fuck Super.
Muska's one of the coolest dudes. Dude.
He's still doing the Skytop deal.
Uh,
Like that's like his Jordans,
Oh, okay.
or his Yeezys, I would say.
Yeah,
Muska's one
true.
of my all-time favorite skaters, but I think low-key that
I love him too.
half
yeah.
the shoes that Super puts out are ugly as fuck.
They are. I've
They are.
never had.
I'm wearing Supers right now, and like I think
Oh
that
yeah, but yours look exactly like these. These
Oh,
are straights,
yeah,
but
yeah.
our shoes look identical. Like we can
I was
compare
about to
that.
say the only Super shoes I've ever seen are these purple ones, and that's the ones you've
the
been
Lizard
wearing.
King, yeah,
yeah.
These are the
yeah.
Lizard Kings from last year.
Yeah.
Those are fire though, man.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Yeah.
John
Really?
Dixon.
No, Antoine.
Oh, Antoine.
Yeah.
Dude, I swear to God, I skated in one day, tore up.
Yeah,
Canvas.
Yeah. Fuck
they're weird. They
Canvas,
were
dude.
more of like a
Canvas is
stylistic
nice to
shoe.
just rock, but
Go up.
can't
I want
skate
those
in
ones
that
up
shit.
there. Go up to those red ones to the left.
those are the joints.
they're
dude.
yeah, they're fucking. They would be perfect for tomorrow.
Those
man.
look like shell toes to me, though.
They're
It's just
close.
rubber toe.
Go to the back though, because every Stray shoe has like a little message on the back. I think these ones say, they
Yeah.
say American as fuck on the back.
Oh, they kind of look like bowling shoes now. If you look at them,
Yeah,
like
they
that.
do. They
Yeah.
damn sure do from that angle, don't they?
It says they're vegan, friendly.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are, man.
And
cool.
they're mad cheap. It's like $50 for a pair of shoes, free shipping,
yeah, they're supposed
and you
to
can
be.
pay $10 more and get a mystery pair of shoes and shit.
Cool.
It's a
Oh,
cool. It's a cool
I've
company.
seen people. Wait,
I've done it.
you did that.
I did it.
That's, okay,
yeah,
I
that's
saw
how
you
we got the
posted
cold
about
cuts
that.
ones.
I saw you
Yeah,
post
yeah.
about that. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sizes, dude.
So is it strictly like an online
They
thing,
sell
or is
out
it like you
fast.
can find it in your mall shop or whatever?
No, they definitely don't sell to Zoomies. And
That's
shit.
cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. I like that.
They do apparel too.
They actually do.
Hopefully they
Oh,
don't.
man,
Fuck
they do. They
Zoomies.
do. They have one. They have one collaboration with Zoomies, but it's one of those zero ones.
Mhm.
Okay.
I fucking bought a board from Zoomies yesterday, day before. It fucking pained me so hard. First of all, I haven't paid
Just
for a
expensive.
skateboard since maybe
It's expensive.
2009, so it felt
Mhm.
real fucking weird. I was like, God damn, boards are $60 fucking dollars, and I'm Jewish too. So on top of that, I was
Damn
like,
it.
fuck this shit, man. fucking tried to talk myself out of it. I was like, you know what? I don't fucking need a new board.
You're like,
Dude, I
the
did the
board's
same thing,
$60. What do you need $40 for?
Yeah, fuck this shit. Yeah.
But it was
$60.
a
What do you need
baker.
$40 for it? I mean, I'll give you
Baker.
$20 and we can call it cool.
You did buy the best board they had though, the Baker.
Yeah, I got a fucking Baker.
They had
You
a
know
couple-
what? Baker needs my fucking support in this time of need. They're a small business,
They
so
are, and
it's
they're
all
the- they're
good,
one
man.
Of the best businesses.
I'm down to support Baker.
Yeah, I'm a big.
It's a
Baker
nice
fan.
board, man. It's nice and flat. Can't wait to fucking
I
do
mean-
Tail 270.
I think all the companies under the Baker Boys kind of umbrella are pretty solid, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
They are.
for
They got
sure.
the best people too.
Oh fuck yeah! I mean,
I've-
so
So
what
it's
all
like a win-win for them.
what all companies fall under that umbrella? Is it Baker, Death Wish?
Baker.
They do this
Deathwish,
company
Shake
called
Jar.
Heroin. I don't know if it's still a company anymore.
what's the
might be.
Julian Stranger, John Cardiel new thing that they have going on the last like year or so?
I am not sure.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't fucking remember the name of it.
Fucking
I
dude,
have no
Cardiel
idea.
and Stranger, man, some like
Dog.
old school like
Yeah.
just legends.
Dog is Antoine
Oh
Dixon's
yeah,
brand.
I
I'm
don't
not sure
think
if that's
that
still
has to
going.
do with fucking Baker.
No, I don't
They
think
also
so.
do Shake Joint,
Yeah, of course.
Altamont.
Yeah, big fan of Shake Giant. Oh, is Altamont still going?
That's-
that was Andrew Reynolds'
I think
company.
it might be.
I
think
didn't- I haven't
so.
heard anything
look
about-
up Altamont.
Altamont is Reynolds' clothing.
That's
line.
apparel, yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Devin, look, see if Altamont's still a thing.
Big fan though.
I feel like it. Dude, Crew is still a thing somehow. I didn't think even Crew was a fucking
I wonder who
company
owns
anymore.
Crew now. Because
Yeah,
I'm
still
they
there,
used to
huh?
own it. Oh,
Huh.
Altamont's not. Okay, cool, nice. They just make pants now, I guess. Cool. They're just still apparel. All right.
Oh, if I wore jeans, I'd wear them.
I used to have a badass pair of Altamont like painter pants that were like khaki, but they're like denim, but they weren't like normal jean denim.
Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
brand.
And they fit so fucking good, man.
Dude, when you find a pair of
They
like
do, yeah. That's a
chino-ish
great
type
team.
pants or
They were
something,
yeah, they were kind of like chinos.
dude, I have every single color of Volcom chinos. Period.
Just got a new
In my
pair in the
closet.
mail
I got a new
today.
pair today. Yeah, fucking. I had to buy a new black pair because I bought a black pair from Tilly's in a mall one day,
They
and
look
they were
fake.
fake, dude. They didn't fucking fit right. They fucking the crotch didn't stretch like all the other Volcom chinos I had, and I fucking hated them. And
To
that's
this
the
day.
fucking fucking pants I was wearing on the day I broke my ankle, and I'll never forget that shit. So
It's a sign.
Wait, you were wearing some like knockoff chinos the day you fucking dusted the ink?
yeah, remember that day we were skating that stupid fucking grinder, and I did the tail slide. and-
Yeah, the one over there at the fucking credit union. But like, I
Yeah.
What
didn't
the
know
fuck
you-
is
I didn't-
Tilly's?
I don't know, some
Uh,
store.
Tilly's is worse than PacSun.
Oh fuck! So it's like knockoff PacSun.
Where the
like,
fuck is Tilly's at?
It's like a, I don't.
It's local.
No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
It's like it's a Southwestern company for sure. We don't have one here. I think it might have been in
But
Lubbock.
it's like a mall
Dude, it
John.
just
type
makes
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Oh,
It
it is a
might have been
mall
in
John.
Lubbock. I don't remember where the fuck I was at.
Yo,
It had to be Lubbock.
Scott, fucking pack a sack or fucking toot and total, man.
All
Or
subs, bro.
both. Oh yeah. All right. Dude, that's a fucking fire ass answer. Yeah.
I
You
had a
fuck with them
fucking-
little burritos,
Man.
though?
Dude, I had a chimmy on fucking Sunday or
Dude, how do
Monday.
you?
Oh,
What's
that
the
sounds
secret? They got
delicious.
chili in them, right? Is that the secret?
Dude, I
or
don't
what?
fucking know. It just
Yeah,
reminds
dude.
me.
You ever made a
Why don't
better
you
one or
fucking
what?
recreate
Yeah,
those for a
that's
special
what-
one day,
I-
Scott?
that's a
Come
good
on.
idea.
You turn this into a whole
Alsace
different debate.
burrito.
It's like,
fuck.
don't fuck with the Mona Lisa, bro. It's like,
Oh,
Dude,
my
I
God.
feel that. I feel
as
like
far
it's
as like gutter food, like that shit's definitely at the upper echelon. Like the normal,
the upper scale
all
gutter boy.
subs, yeah. Dude. The upper, like the straight up, the OG, like all sips, like beef and bean or whatever. It's straight.
It's heat,
Fuck
bro.
but it's your your elementary school cafeteria burrito.
Dude, but it's got like chili
So
in it or something.
fire,
dude.
though.
Dude, but no, it's exactly the same as I remember from school. And it's,
Wait, you had? I don't remember.
guess
that
they
shit.
of course, I went to fucking elementary school in the 80s, though.
They
so-
just deep fry the fuck
I
out of
went
them.
through
I
that
guess.
90s style.
Were you having deep fried burritos for fucking lunch in elementary
Yeah,
school?
we were getting those, bro.
Everybody
We had those
was.
little square. Did you get those little square pizzas?
Square pizzas,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
the
had that
fucking
shit,
yeah.
bro. That shit's
Bro.
fucking
If you can
slap,
fucking
bro.
find a hookup on some square pizzas, I'll buy them.
Yeah, for real. Where you
Dude.
get those at?
Benny
Uh,
Key sell them joints or what?
Like,
Dude,
not
no,
from Yellow
they-
City Street
it was
pizza,
just
but-
that was the elementary school joint. It was fucking legit, but
Josh, you work for the goddamn school district.
They
Figure it
don't-
out.
They don't have those anymore.
dude,
They
this
cut
is-
'em off?
I'm
Damn.
sure, man. It wasn't good for you, dude.
was
But
fire, though.
while we're on the subject of
yeah,
square
they
pizza,
have like other shit.
Dude, next time you guys are in Austin, there's a fucking badass place that does Detroit-style pizza called Via 313, I think.
Nice.
And it's fucking like...
I know what Detroit style pizza is because I watched this fucking guy's grocery games on Monday, and the
sheet
dude
pan
did it.
pizzas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, you go in...
What is it?
It's like a fucking pizza that's on a sheet
No,
tray.
I know, like that right there.
So you fucking
No, that's the school joint right there.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking
Detroit
about some
style
other shit.
pizza.
My bad.
You
Yeah,
build
yeah.
up this fucking cheese crust and it caramelizes around it.
Oh hell!
It's like fringe. It's like a cheese lace.
It's like sealing like a
It's
fucking
wild,
wax
dude.
table.
So, like, dude,
It
you go-
looked fire, and the dude he got eliminated in the first round for making that shit.
why,
Dude.
bro? I would have been like, no way.
If you go-
He undercooked it a little bit.
If you go to
Oh.
Via 313, I think it's 313 in Austin. There's a couple of locations, but did you go in? You order drinks, and then you want to get an appetizer because your pizza takes. They tell you up front your pizza's going to take 35 minutes to make,
Oh, that's cool though, man.
but you just sit there.
That's
And,
a fair amount of time.
That-
but by the
sounds tight,
time
though.
by the
Like,
time
I'm
it comes
for
out,
that.
you've already had 3 or 4 beers,
Yeah.
and you fucking smash this thing.
Hell
dude.
yeah.
I've been down there for gigs a couple of times, and like it's always like Ren and I will go. We had Ray with us one time, the dude I DJ with, and we were down there for South by like last year, and then, dude, we were just like killing time. I was like, well, this is a good place to kill time because we're gonna be here an hour at the least. And by the time we left, dude, drunk on pizza and drunk on beer.
Oh fuck yeah,
Dude,
dude.
all right.
I love pizza, dude. I could eat pizza
Me
for.
too, man. I'm a huge fan.
I could eat pizza literally every day.
Dude, tell that to Lus too, man. We've been fucking hitting like Domino's every night
Vicky
lately.
fucking hates pizza, dude. And
For
it
real?
bums me out. Yeah.
Really?
I didn't
Yeah.
know that. She's always
I don't
down
know,
when
man.
we get it.
She'll eat pizza every now and then, but she fucking hates
Yeah,
pizza.
man, I love it. It's just so fucking. What's your favorite though? What like I like it all, man. Like I like that deep dish shit, like the thin crust. Like what's your preference though?
I'll fuck anything that moves
That's
when it
what
comes to
that's,
pizza.
dude,
bro.
that's what I'm saying, man. Dude, I'll be fucking that like 3-day-old fucking
I mean,
fridge pizza
yo,
hard.
my number one go-to is Domino's thin crust green chili pepperoni.
Yep, that's my favorite too. That's like
I
always
haven't
on
had
the
a
menu
Domino's
with
pizza in so
ranch.
long.
I fuck around with Pizza Planet, dog.
Thin crust is the
Pizza
only
Planet's
shit
fire,
from
man.
Domino's I
But-
like.
Or Labella's.
And they're the only fucking pizza place in town that has green chili.
Yeah,
Legit
they,
green chili.
Yeah, they do have good green
Huh.
chili at Domino's.
That's the New Mexico boy, and you coming out.
Yeah, their green
Yeah,
chili's
yeah.
legit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll fucking judge a restaurant real quick on their green chili, man.
Dude, it's
If
like,
you're
it
gonna
like comes
fu-
out of a can or some shit.
Dude, if you're
Yeah.
gonna be about green chili, I better be able to order that shit Christmas style, or don't fucking.
What's that mean? What's Christmas style mean?
The
Red
red,
and
the
green.
The red and the
We
green.
don't
together.
have red
shit.
out here though.
No.
I
But-
mean, we have garbage fucking enchilada sauce that's not fucking red chili.
Nah.
So anyone watching and listening, if you think you're
Yeah,
eating red
red
chili in
green.
Amarillo, Texas, you're not. Go
Yeah,
to fucking
Christmas
go to Santa
style.
Fe, New Mexico, and get some fucking
Yeah,
Christmas.
Dude, Christmas
Dude, I have
style,
so
bro.
many New Mexico homies through hip hop and shit. They're like,
That's what
a
I
couple
do.
years ago, we were on tour and we played a couple of shows. We played in Las Cruces and Albuquerque. Both places, dude. I was eating as much food as I could, and like, dude,
Cruces has some fire food.
dude, there's this place called Chala's Woodfire Grill in Cruces,
That sounds fire.
and
man.
dude, like, I've been in the cooking game for 20 plus years, and dude, I ordered these chicken tacos that were like
Cooking game
so
predator.
simple, but it was like, I still fucking think about them. It was like 3 tacos on these handmade little flour tortillas that were so fucking good, and then
Sick.
like I got the Christmas style, and then they had just fucking shaved radishes over the top of it, dude. And the shit blew my fucking mind.
Hell yeah, that sounds amazing.
But they have all kinds of cool
Looks
shit.
cool.
Like
It
he's
looks
got
cool.
it up right now, yeah. Dude,
Oh yeah, that
and
place
you
looks
know
dope.
when you're in fucking Las
Chalas.
Cruces, bro, Las Cruces is straight up New Mexico.
Yeah, look
Like,
at that little
Oh,
Las
yeah.
Cruces street food, man.
Las
That's what it reminds
Cruces,
me of.
Las Cruces is fucking trife, dude.
That just
I
looks like a little New
I spent a
Mexico.
few wild nights in Las Cruces with my man fucking Chris Benson.
dude,
We
I
had
have-
some wild times out there for Vans Warped Tour.
my homies from Faceless, this badass group that's kind of in hiatus right now, but these dudes, they got me. The only reason I was even in fucking Cruces, we were playing a show there, and dude, like I found that like Ren and I are always like looking up places to eat and shit while we're traveling,
Yeah.
and I found that place, and I was like, let's go here. It seems good. It's got good reviews, and shit blew my mind. Like they have a Cuban that they make their own bacon and shit for.
Damn.
Oh,
We have a
damn.
pretty solid Cuban at YCSF, and theirs was on par with ours.
Hell yeah.
Damn, that's good to say when it's on par with it. Like, you know, I feel like you gave that. That's like
Oh, their
Dude,
food
they
looks
got to be
banging,
proud
dude.
of that if it's on par.
I
with that,
hate
you
to
know,
say it,
street
man, but, like,
food.
We judge a lot of places by like
Got
if
to,
like
man.
we're going to a place, like we eat at a lot of tasting menus and shit that's like fine dining and stuff, but when we're eating like normal shit or just like
Yeah,
on the run shit or whatever, like I try to compare a lot of shit to how we do it, And dude, it sucks to say, but a lot of places don't compare to what we do,
No, hell
and
no.
it bums me the
I
fuck
feel
out
it.
because like, if I see a Cuban on a menu, like 9 out of 10 times I'm gonna eat it to see how it adds up to ours.
Yeah.
And I've eaten, dude, a bunch of bad, not good Cubans
You said
across
this
the
place,
United
this place
States.
is fire though, right here, though, right?
Are
Oh,
there are there any good
It
spots
literally
in
looks
Lubbock
like
that you like
the same shit.
are down for?
Dude, I don't know much of fucking.
I don't either.
I used
me
to play
either, man.
shows
It's
in
random.
Random
Lubbock.
question, but
Great question, Nick. Though, 'cause we
Yeah,
go there a
well, I
lot.
can tell you that we used to play shows in Lubbock all the time, and this is back in the day in the '90s, and we always just hung out at University Records and then played a show and got the fuck out. Grayson and I played a show. We opened up for B. Dolan like a few months ago, right before all this shit happened, and we played a show at Flippers, which is like this.
yeah.
Flippers
is actually
bro.
a fucking
Dude,
dope
it's a
spot.
dope spot, but
You
it's
gotta
so it's
tell me
like
about Flippers after this.
it's
bro.
a venue, and they got a bunch of dope ass craft beers, some local shit, and then they have all these different hot dogs, and you can get them all vegan too. So that was cool.
Oh,
for
that's
in-
cool.
So
Really
I got
good.
a
Sounds good.
they had a riff on like tikka masala, and
Okay.
it was like a tikka masala dog with like a lamb sausage, and it was pretty good. Like I feel like it could have had more flavor and shit, but they had some dope ass looking shit on the menu. So I mean
That fucking looks
that's the
fire.
last place I've eaten in Lubbock in 20 years probably.
I went to this place a couple years ago. I want to say it's just called the Gastropub. I can't remember what it's fucking called. Devin, look up Lubbock Gastropub.
What is that? Was that the spot Scott was just talking about? Though?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
Flippers.
that
We
looks-
were gonna go there.
Flippers.
We were gonna go there that skate trip, Josh, but we all got way too fucked up. Yeah, the Craft House. That's what it's called.
Well,
This
I think
place, this place was pretty fire.
I think
And
I
where's
looked this
that
place
at?
up.
And this is in Lubbock too, or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is right by that ledge Hutchinson. That
Oh, okay.
just that long metal ledge
Oh,
that
yeah,
Dylan
yeah.
did fakey 50 fakey
Dude,
tray.
before we finish the video, we gotta go back to Lubbock.
Oh, I'm definitely down. See, the Craft House is kind of like Lubbock's Yellow City.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's how someone told me. Like
Oh, really?
But
they
I-
were like, yeah, it's kind of like Yellow City street food. They have a bunch of good craft beers. They do brunch on Sunday, but not Saturday, and just a bunch of like random shit on the menu. It was good, for sure.
I think I looked that place up whenever I found out we were going to Lubbock, but we were in Lubbock like we like literally got there, played the show, and drove home. And dude,
We get a good rating, it looked like.
fucking Grayson on that trip, dude. Y'all, I mean, everybody knows Grayson's a fucking
Yeah.
handful.
I couldn't imagine traveling with Jason.
Dude, well, what sucks is like we're like, you know, we performed together, you know, like,
Yeah.
and so like before all this pandemic shit started, we were trying to map out a little tour because he's got, you know, for Grayson's a funny case because as crazy and off the wall as he is,
He's a cool cat, man.
but on the mic he's a fucking shark, you know,
Yeah, he
like
is. He's a good dude.
nasty on the mic.
Yeah.
And dude, when we perform together, we gel so well. We really perform well. And so like we were like mapping out a little tour, and I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna see how this Lubbock trip adds up to see how it's gonna be to be on the road with him for like a week or two at a time." You know?
Yeah.
So on the way down there, all good. You know, he's chilling. We rock the show, and then we're trying to leave. You know, because it's like a Friday night. I think we had brunch there the next morning. And me and Ren and
Jesus.
Ray are all there trying to find fucking Grayson. We're ready to fucking go. It's like 1 a.m.
Put that
and
backer up.
we can't find Grayson. He's off talking to
Put
some
that
fucking
backer up.
MILF chick or whatever. And then,
Bro,
He's
he's
like-
so down for older chicks too.
dude, I think he's back to being wifed up with Candace
Oh,
now.
is he?
So he's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
being,
Okay.
he's
Hey,
chilled
hey,
out.
man. Shout out to Grayson, man.
But dude, on the way home, like literally,
Good
we
looking guy, man.
fucking
Cool
just
dude, man.
we just left the fucking venue. It was like we couldn't find him, and it's like he had all this time to go to the bathroom, and we pull off, and we're getting on I-27, and we're on the road fucking 2.5 minutes. He's like, "Scott, pull over. I gotta piss." And I was like, "Bro, I'm not stopping this car. I'll stop in Plainview if you want. We gotta make time. We gotta get home." He's all,
I was like, we
and
out.
dude, a 15 to 20 minute, like him just pleading with me to piss, and I fucking wouldn't stop. And he's like, and it's so fucking funny. I was like, "I'm not stopping, dude. You just left. You had the chance to go to the bathroom. We all pissed. We're good to go." I was like, "You can piss in Plainview," and he's all, "Fuck, I'm gonna piss in your car." I go, "No, you're not." He's like, and so then he fucking takes. He had bought a gallon of water on the way down in Plainview.
Okay.
And then he ends up, his dumbass pours a whole gallon of water out the window so he can
Look at
piss
this.
in the bottle, and then fucking throws the bottle out and gets piss all over.
Why?
And gets piss all over his
Keep
hand.
it, dude. As a fucking former FedEx driver, a gallon fucking empty jug can go a long way for you all day, man. That's a bathroom for 8 hours.
Dude.
Damn, dude, you did that shit? That's tight.
Oh yeah, dude. You don't have time to stop
Dude, I
and
know,
use the
right? 'Cause,
goddamn
like,
bathroom as a fucking
dude,
delivery
I never
driver,
thought about
man.
it, dude. I never thought about it, though.
You're
'cause,
pissing
like,
in gallon jugs, baby.
dude, I get it now, because
Real
there's been
talk.
times like
It's
the homie...
trife. It's trife out there as a fucking delivery driver, man.
Dude, I believe it, because there's been times the homie Nick would hit me up, like, be in San Jacinto and have to come by the crib, because, like, Nick
Yeah,
has...
see,
do you
I-
still have a house key to my house?
Yeah, I got a key to Josh's house,
Yeah.
but I was always respectful. I'd be like, yo,
Yeah, man, you
and
know?
Josh knew if I had to use his bathroom, I'm taking a shit.
Yeah,
So I'd hit Josh
You
up,
gotta
hey,
drop
man,
that deuce, Bo.
is it cool if I fucking stop by? You never know. Josh might have called in. He's fucking some chick. I don't want to just fucking pop in.
I might even be jacking off, you know?
Yeah, I don't want to pop in.
I might
on
be there
fucking,
smoking crack, like, you don't know.
Yeah, dude. Josh just in there fucking full spread on the couch beating off. You know, I don't want to
Yeah,
fucking.
just like
you
doing,
know,
like,
I
furry
wanna just
shit.
pop in. I gotta fucking ask if it's all good, and every time he'd be like, "Yeah, man, go for it."
Every time, man.
And I keep wet wipes in the bag with me, dude.
Oh,
I was
you know
fucking
it,
prep,
man.
Dude, that's
baby.
tight.
I was
That's
prep,
tight.
dude.
I never thought about it like that, though, because you got a good point, man.
Oh,
Like,
dude,
you're in a
it's-
truck all day. You ain't fucking got a fucking...
Dude,
bathroom.
my delivery area was, I would start in the hospitals. I would fucking do Westcliff, and I would do all of Bishop Hills, Bishop Estates, like the further fucking way Texas Chainsaw Massacre fucking version out there. I'd come back through. I would do La Paloma, and then I'd go out to like Tierra fucking Grande, where Devin fucking lives. Right? Doesn't Devin live out there? The dude that works with you.
Oh, I've never been to his fucking house. Or his little
I'm
spot.
almost positive he fucking lives out there.
I know it's way the fuck out there.
Yeah, that's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was filmed where he fucking lives for sure. Like,
Was it?
so I'm all out there and shit. Like, I have 0 places to fucking use the bathroom. There's one place, the fucking Tascosa golf course, like the club where the fucking restaurant and shit
Paloma
is.
and shit?
Yeah, and that's my spot. Like, if I really got to take a shit, that would be my spot. I would be like, all right.
Yeah, you just had it
I'll
already
plan.
planned.
Yeah, I got to plan my fucking route around where I'm fucking taking a shit for the day.
Yeah, you go
But,
to Google
I
Maps,
mean,
you got marked.
Dude, gallon of water every single day, empty one in my truck, and I would leave it in there because sometimes people will drive your truck when you're not driving it. I would write on there, do not drink, nix, do not throw away. Like, that's the one.
That's your piss bottle,
That's
huh?
the one, dude.
That's your little urinal,
And
man.
this
That's
one
your little...
motherfucker, he got hired like right before I
Oh, I thought you were
quit,
saying
man.
you got high.
He got hired right before I quit, and this dude would throw my gallon of water away every fucking day, man. I caught him coming in one day. I was like, hey, dude, can you not fucking read?
Y'all squared
Like,
up right
dude,
there,
I got
breezeway.
so fucking mad at this guy.
You just gave him the fucking
He's like, well,
hooks and
it's
the
empty,
breezeway,
man.
bro.
Like, we're told to fucking clean out the trash. I was like, dude, you can keep my truck dirty. I don't give a fuck. Don't touch that shit. It says do not throw that shit away. Ever since then, boom, put him in his place. Never fucking threw it away again.
Dude, how hard is it to read, bro?
Bro, I mean, very hard, obviously. The goddamn fucking UPS guy knocks on my door and fucking rings the doorbell every fucking time. Giant sign on the door. Scott respected it. Scott dropped off some beer to me the other day and texted me. He's like, hey, man, I left some beer on your porch. I saw the sign, so I didn't want to knock or ring the
What a good,
doorbell.
hey, what a
I
good
was
guy.
like, yo,
Good guy
I
Scott,
appreciate
though.
that shit, man. Actually, though, I was in the backyard, so I wouldn't have known either way if he was fucking in the
Hey,
house.
man, how could you do no wrong if you can
Dude.
fucking read?
Well,
Scott,
I mean, I
Scott
figured
respected the rules.
I figured you have that because the dogs, right?
Yeah, dude, the
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah.
So-
it makes a battle royale.
So Silas barks, and that pisses the cats off.
Fucking
the cats
Fortnite.
fucking just do it, and then they just start fucking fighting. But any other time, if the dogs bark randomly, the cats don't give a shit. It's only when someone knocks on the door.
Weird.
It's weird as fuck, and it's only in this house. At the old house, it didn't matter.
Huh.
Dude, this house is haunted, though. But
This
dude,
house
look,
is haunted
look
as
at
shit.
Pete, though, man.
Oh yeah,
Pete's
Pierre's
sus.
fucking straight up zonked over there.
That boy's deaf, too, so he gets the best sleep.
Oh, I bet, you know.
Right, dude? Like, I bet that fool gets his best life. Oh, he felt the vibration. He's like, y'all pouring more beer? He also does like to get him a little sip of beer here and there, allegedly. Allegedly. He's got to work
Allegedly,
tomorrow,
yeah.
so.
Dude, I love that fucking dog, man. He
Yeah.
always
I love all your dogs, bro.
kicks it down here.
I love all your dogs, man.
yeah,
They're,
your dogs are awesome.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. They're
When
all
I-
so different, dude. They're funny as fuck.
When I'm on my personal stream, all 3 dogs kick it right there. But
Ew.
so Silas tore both his ACLs, so he can't walk up and down the stairs himself. That's why he's upstairs, because I didn't want to carry him down. If Lola was down here, she'd probably be just sleeping too. But at least she has a buddy upstairs now.
Bro, you could also do a dog cam on your Twitch stream. A lot of people do it. A lot of people do their dude. Yeah, ask Devin, man. A lot of people do it like a pet
Just
stream.
put one right there of them fucking.
Dude, yeah, dude. People
Oh,
are into it,
that's
man.
some views, baby.
It's cool. It's tight. I've thought about it too, man. But my pets are all fucking like needy and wild. But
Dude,
like
I'm trying to
they
get
have like
these
a
clicks
cat.
up.
Dude, you gotta get them boys, man. Them little Boston
Dude,
boys.
if we had a camera on that full right now,
Dude,
people,
right now,
people
all
would
these
be
fucking-
tuned
yeah,
in
all
to
them
him
little, all them
sleeping.
little. What is it? All them little kawaii little. What is it? Little
Because-
what's that Japanese
I
word?
mean,
like
he
for
is
cute?
he is cute as fuck,
Kawaii.
dude. Look at him.
Kawhi, it is Kawhi. I was thinking about Kawhi Leonard, so I didn't want to
Yeah,
sound
that's
like
all
a,
I thought. Kawhi Leonard.
Me too, man.
His name
Yeah.
is Cute Leonard.
Cute Leonard?
Cute
Dude,
Leonard,
is
baby.
it? Is that a thing then?
Kawhi Leonard.
No wonder he's a fucking robot. Huh?
Kawhi Leonard. Cute Leonard.
What time is it?
Time to
35 minutes.
So it's, yeah, 8:46.
All right.
perfect. I wanted this one to go for at least 3 hours. No, just kidding.
Marathon.
Josh, you want me to read the ad, or you good?
I don't want to read it.
Okay.
I'm too faded. The Covfefe is so
Scott's gonna
fire.
read that one. He doesn't even have to look at it.
Yeah,
I'll read
he
this
might
one.
work there or something. I don't know.
All right. The Growler
Something.
Pod is brought to you by Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to start podcasting. It's free. They provide all the tools to record and edit your podcast directly from your phone or your computer. They distribute it to all platforms like Apple, Google, Spotify, Stitcher, you know, the whole gamut. The best part of the Anchor program is you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. So what are you waiting for, man? Download that free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today.
Do it.
Just do it today. If you want to do a podcast, please start with Anchor. I
Yeah,
promise
man.
you.
Do it.
They'll lace you up.
Don't do what we did and try to expand it everything individual. Anchor's got you covered.
Anchor will fucking do everything for you, man. They're the best.
They really will. They
And
really will.
they'll bring money to you, man.
They're like the GoDaddy of podcasts.
They get
baby.
you sponsorships, dude. It's all good.
You'll get that new MacBook in the mail from that Apple sponsorship tomorrow.
No, in no time, man. Dude, I wish we were sponsored by Manscaped. I can't wait to read
Yeah,
all
I
of
can't wait
those
to get
ads.
that. I feel like, there's some podcasters that are starting to get canceled here and there these days, but we haven't. So,
Dude.
Manscaped, if you need somebody to pick up the slack, like a fresh rookie.
Yeah.
Holla.
Holler at us,
Oh,
man.
man.
We all individually bought the fucking lawnmower, so we're set up. You don't even have to send us product,
We
man.
did, yeah.
Well, I haven't used the lawnmower. Is it
Dude.
dope?
Dude.
Do I even have
It's
to
so
tell
fire.
Do I even have to tell them? Shout out to Manscaped. No,
Like
I'm
the
just
shit
kidding, but for
doesn't be
real.
like
No, it
doesn't,
really
doesn't
does.
get you at all.
Dude,
No,
doesn't
you
cut
can't.
you at
I
all.
even tried, dude. I
You
tried.
can fucking get in there, man.
You can shave
Because I
them.
generally just do like the
You're a
top
little nervous?
area.
Yeah, no,
I
you're a
don't
little
usually
nervous.
get down in the subdermals.
Yeah, no,
I
because
get you,
that's where
bro,
it fucking,
man.
that's where you normally get nicked. Nah, Manscaped fucking yeah.
It's like
They-
when you're paintballing or you're about to get in
Dude.
a fist fight and you start tingling when you're about to nick that ball sack. But the Manscaped don't do it, bro. It's full confidence.
Straight up though. Invest in one of these. Manscaped fucking sponsor us, dude. We're fucking
come
repping
on,
you
man.
so hard.
Come on,
We're
man.
getting you
Shit
business.
looks cool.
It is cool.
I could probably step
It's like,
up on my
it's like
fucking
this
manscaping
fucking
a
big
little
too,
bit.
and it's USB rechargeable, waterproof. It's
On the
fucking
go.
fire, dude.
They probably had some sick warranty where they
We need to get sponsored.
we do need to get sponsored by them.
They probably we just need to fucking I don't know. Maybe we need to send them our fucking resume of us repping
Dude,
them.
I
so
swear
hard,
though,
dude.
every podcast,
They're like, bro.
but no, for real, every podcast is sponsored by fucking Manscaped, even like littler ones.
And most people that sponsor podcasts, yeah, you get fucking paid from the ad revenue, but like they
Don't care
send them
about
a
that. I just want
product.
the
We
skate.
don't need the product, bro. We all got one already.
We all got
It's
it.
all good.
We're in it. We support
Send
it.
them one. I guess Devin probably needs one. You need one?
You need a Manscaped, bro?
I mean, I got a shaver, but I'll take one.
Yeah.
Dude, look at
You
this.
need
He's
a
like,
fucking-
he
you need-
wants it.
Nah,
We want it.
he needs one, dude.
Well, I need one, so you
Yeah,
know.
Scott needs it
Scott
too,
fucking
man.
needs one, so send us two, dude.
Don't be shy either, dude. Just put that shit straight on the sack.
Promo code Growler, 15% off, baby.
I'm still
Come on,
using
man.
like the shit I had for a long time.
Yeah, you got like a
Yeah,
little like
I was forever until I bought the fucking lawnmower.
Exactly,
so
dude. And you have
Jesse
like
bought
a-
one first, and
Yeah,
Jesse like
yeah.
raved about it, and then Josh bought one. Josh was like, "Dude, it's fucking fire." And I was like,
It's
one
fire,
day I
bro.
was like, "All right, fuck it, I'm gonna fucking buy one too."
Nice.
It's a chain. Yeah, I got Mason to buy one, bro. Like,
Oh, dude, look at us. We're out here
And they,
fucking.
like, you know,
we're
Mason-
getting them fucking.
you know
money,
Mason. You
man.
seen his beard, dude. You know he's a hairy dude. I picture him and Jesse having the same hair to fucking body ratio. That's the thing, man. I don't know if you ever thought about it, but some people are hairier than others.
They are
Like
100%.
I'm hairy as fuck, bro, but you just can't see it because I got these fucking this fine complexion.
Jesse thinks that I'm hairier than him when I take my shirt off, and I don't think that that's true.
I don't think so either, but we could have a debate if y'all want to sometime. Can Jesse come with us to? Can Jesse go with us to Oklahoma?
To Oklahoma? Yeah, I'm down for Jesse to come.
Jesse, if you're, I'm sure Jesse's probably blacked it out right
Yeah,
now.
Jesse's not watching, dude.
If he was though,
y'all's,
I would like him to come to Oklahoma with us.
He can be y'all's version of Big Black. He can just be like the
Yeah.
dude that
He
comes
could,
as the
dude.
muscle.
He
Comes
could.
and posts
Dude, I
stuff.
always feel safer with Jesse, bro, because I talk a lot of shit, but Jesse's more able to curve that shit. But he's a big
Yeah.
old boy, dude. I feel like Jesse would. Bail
Jesse
me out
actually is
sometimes.
really good at skating too, which is funny.
He is. Jesse's good at everything.
I
man.
saw him at the jam, like fucking.
He can
He
can
hugged a
skate. He
couple.
can do impossibles. He can do fucking.
Jesse's athletic as fuck, bro.
Wait, he can throw impossibles?
Yeah, he's really good
Yeah,
at
he's
impossibles.
athletic
Like a
as hell, dude.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
he can do back 50 tray flips out.
Yeah.
He's really like he has his shit he can do that
He's a OG,
he's good
dude.
at.
That's
He's
kind of how I am on a skateboard.
He's
Like
a
I
Cap
have
Rock
like,
OG.
I was like if I spend a day or two like getting reacclimated, there's a handful of tricks I can throw.
Yeah,
And then other than that, like
that's how it is, man. That's how I feel now. Like
Everybody has their go-tos, man.
Everybody's got their go-tos, bro.
I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna do a back tail shove, tail side 270.
I'm gonna get out
Big
there and
spin.
get that
I won't
varial
even.
flip.
I don't do flip tricks anymore, man. I'm scared of landing primo.
That's all I do, man. Flip tricks and land
I
primo.
like big spins. They don't flip. They don't flip.
I just
Steven
like
said big
getting
spin's the ugliest trick in skateboarding.
Not true.
what is the
Big
fuck-
spins are fucking beautiful.
I think big spins are beautiful.
The ugliest trick in skateboarding is I don't know a
Varial
fake,
kickflips and
fakey
big
varial heel.
Varial kickflip and big flip is.
I don't know.
is the
Even
top.
Antoine made
I think
that look
dude, I used to
good.
throw varial hill flips a lot. Like that
I
was
think
just
varial
kind of
hill
like
flips
a
are badass.
like a go-to, like a just kind of like throw them.
You know what the ugliest trick in skateboarding
Fakey
is? A
front
fucking
heel?
laser flip.
Yeah, that's pretty ugly. Fakey front heel is too.
I hate laser flips, dude.
I think a double flipper.
Fakey front and back, dude. Fakey front and back heels are ugly as fuck too. I think.
Double flips are like a no trick.
Double
like,
flip
for
is
sure.
a no trick. Yeah, you only
Yeah.
do that whenever you're trying to post the Instagram clip or like
Carrie
contest.
Getz probably has the best one. Did
Which
you say
one?
Carrie Getz already?
Wait, what trick?
Oh, yeah.
What trick?
Double flip.
Oh yeah, it's hard to have a best one.
I mean, I think it depends on what you throw it off of, or like
It's a
yeah.
weird trick.
the scenario. Like
You
if
don't
it's-
film it. You don't film it. Like
It's
they're,
like-
apart.
It's Carrie Getz's like signature thing though that he has one in every part. So I feel like
He also has
it's
fire-ass
always
shoes.
synonymous with.
You're
Carrie
talking about
Getz.
like a double kick flip, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's.
Yeah,
I mean, but if you say it's Carrie Getz like signature thing, you know that motherfucker was doing it before
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah, like when it was still cool. It just reminds me of like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
I can
shit,
see that.
Which
Yeah.
is crazy that they're remaking that game, which looks really fun.
Look up after.
Is
I
Carrie
guess
Getz still
replays.
skating?
Yeah, he skates for that local Philly company now, Terra Planet X.
Oh, dope,
Oh,
dope, dope.
I forgot Getz was from Philly too.
Old hockey
Yeah.
temper Getz.
He's real Philly.
Yeah, I forgot he was. I just remember Carrie Getz had those fire ass not DC DVS
Yeah.
Pro models. You know which one I'm
Yeah, I
talking
remember
about?
Oh,
those.
yeah. The Getz
Yeah.
twos.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Derek Carden used to rock them pretty
He
hard.
skated for Habitat his whole career. Yeah.
Dude, Derek
Dude,
had
he-
some fucking blue and white.
He's
ones
the
that were
John
fire as
McEnroe of
fuck.
fucking skateboarding, dude.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of OK Getz.
He's the shit, man. Carrie Getz Mosaic.
Oh yeah.
Or no. Carrie Getz. What was the DVS video?
Habitat was the mosaic one.
What was, no, it was the
skate
something
more.
like that. Yeah, skateboard.
Skate
He
more.
he does a sick ass line and double flips off this fucking
Oh, cool. I don't even
this
remember
ramp.
it. He was the man though.
That's what pops in my head when I think of a double flip.
Oh, okay.
I love watching him rage more than anything.
Oh, dude, he skates to Forever Young by Alphaville.
I just like his shoes, like I've been saying the whole time. Like that's all I ever think about. Is his damn fucking shoes.
I'm pretty sure it's his first line in his part.
And I really like Brian Winning and like I think Philadelphia skaters are my
not, man.
favorite skaters, and that's hard to say, being a Cowboys fan.
Wow, those graphics are so terrible now.
Dude.
Oh, I
They
know.
did not hold
How
up.
old is the video? Does it have the year or anything? Oh shit.
No, it didn't come out in 2009. It came out
No,
like
it came out in
2004.
2012. No, not 12.
Skate more? For sure, like
It's old as
2000,
fuck.
2005 maybe?
Oh yeah, why came it out in 12? I don't know.
It's because it was when it came out as a
Cock dancing.
VHS joint, dude.
What's this one?
Yeah, it was like one of the first DVD videos.
Right.
I want to say it came out in 2005 at the latest. Yeah, he's good as fuck. Might have to put this on the screen, right? Yeah, write that shit down.
Oof.
So everyone knows what we're fucking watching. Yeah, sure you were, man.
That spot looks fun. That spot looks fun as shit.
Why can I not remember where
Oh
the
damn,
fucking...
Nick. That reminds me of
Yeah.
that spot over by the hospital, or not
That
the
was-
hospital, but by the movie theater. Remember?
That was fucking whack. That was whack.
Whack. Look at that spot though.
Yeah, that's Philly, baby. That's Boston. Yeah, I...
Forever
Forever Young, such a
Young,
fucking banger track.
I wanna be. Oh, that's a sick spot. Yeah. Oh,
Where is the goddamn line I'm thinking of? It might be fucking Mosaic,
that
but I
spot
don't
right there
think
is
it is.
exactly like that spot over by fucking.
I guess we're just gonna have to watch this whole part. So if you're
Yeah.
listening to this, sorry, we're just gonna commentate on Kerry Getz's part.
Didn't you even know
City
who Kerry
Hall,
Getz
man, I
is,
wish that
or-
spot was still there.
Y'all know who Kerry Getz is, right? I hope so.
Oh, that was fucking Mike Maldonado,
That boy Mike M.
Brian Winning.
Oh,
Devin's long lost uncle. Devin's uncle Mike.
My uncle for real is named Mike.
Oh,
Damn,
so
is he
like,
pro?
Is he
He's
pro?
fucking strung out on like angel dust or some shit.
Angel dust, the rare breed,
Well,
the PCP.
sounds
yeah.
like it's-
Speaking
sounds
of
like it-
2005,
Sounds like it's time to fucking.
Speaking of 2005, y'all remember PCP?
that
Sounds like it's time to
butt-naked-
rewrite your fucking history, baby.
Damn,
Your
what was
fucking
a
uncle's
Porsche,
Mike
baby?
Maldonado, pro skater.
Oh, with a fucking Porsche?
That was a mean double flip.
That ramp was
Alley oop
not
double
there.
flip
That ramp
almost.
is-
Yeah, you do it like that, and it actually has some punch to it.
Yeah,
Dude, that's that one that P-Rod killed right there, huh?
yeah.
That's a sick
Damn,
spot.
Kerry Getz is good, dude.
He is good, dude.
Definitely, but underrated. Like
He gets mad snatch.
I went to his fucking shop in Philly.
Oh, what's it called again? It's really
Nocturnal.
good. Yes, I ordered a lot of ass
Yeah.
juice from there.
So was he never on Element or any of that shit?
He might have been on Element like way back in the day
thought
before
him and-
I just thought it was
before
really
Habitat was
Habitat,
a thing.
yeah.
What's the parent company of Habitat?
Alien
Workshop.
Workshop. That's
They-
right.
He
Seek.
wasn't. Yeah, I think he was on Alien too. He was on Seek because Seek tried to branch off and do like a whole different thing. It was Kerry Getz, Josh Kalis, Mike Taylor, and then a bunch of foreign dudes, Flo Marfang,
Yeah,
and
Josh Kalis was the best part about that
Alex
one.
Carolino.
Damn, that was sick ass fucking nollie flip.
Ooh, a beautiful fake flip.
I always want to ask about the Element
Was
shit
it
because I
faking
know
flip,
that
faking it?
Kerry Getz and Bam were like bros back
Yeah,
in the day.
they were. Yeah,
I feel like they skated together on a video.
I think it's just because they're both from Philly. I think.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Everybody from Philly
Double
was all
flip.
homies.
Ah.
Oh wow, that. Oh dude, holy shit, that's the best one I've ever seen. He
Yeah.
caught it.
Okay, so
It is a 3-star now.
the
No
the
way.
line I'm thinking of is in another fucking
really?
video. I don't know.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, you know what it's in? Habitat Inhabitants.
Oh, okay. Dude, that was the best double
I just
flip
want to
I've
see
ever
this
seen,
double
though,
flip
man.
because I fucking know the line exactly. Yeah,
I'll just pick my
yeah.
fucking
It's for
nose
sure his
right
first
there.
line.
I was getting that
Chorus
mini.
got proved wrong again.
I don't know, dude, but that fucking double flip from over that fucking the
That's in his
lines-
fucking backyard. Of course he could fucking kill it.
Yeah, right. He skates every day. That's the one that Bam skates a lot.
Dude, Kerry Getz is such a stand-up guy too. He took in.
Wait, have you met him?
No, I've never met him, but his sister-in-law was like unfit to have her kids, and she
Oh,
had
yeah.
5 kids, and he just took them all in.
God damn. Yeah, probably
Like,
with his skateboard money.
Adopted them and everything, and like now he's just full dad mode.
Oh hell
He's
yeah.
a fucking stand-up guy.
That's
Hell
what's
yeah.
up.
Hell yeah. I respect that.
That's
shit.
kind of that Philly vibe, though. Like, you know, you have a family member
Yeah.
that's like
Yeah.
unwell or unable to keep their kids.
Hey
you know?
man,
It's
it's
like-
the city of brotherly love, man. Is that what they call it?
Philly's
It
fucking
sure as
rough,
fuck
dog.
is. No, Philly's the shit. I love
Yeah,
Philly.
Philadelphia's cool.
It sure
That's
as
hard
fuck
to
is the
say.
city of brotherly love.
I've
Yeah.
never been there.
Not for you, Josh.
Not for me, but if I just don't wear my fucking Superior Cowboys gear, I'll be all right.
Superior, get the fuck.
That's America's team, though, right?
Yeah, always.
Nah, the New England Patriots are America's
God,
team.
they're America's team of the past fucking decade.
I don't even fuck with football at all. Like, I mean, like,
Hey, they got Cam Newton.
but dude,
though.
I fucking cannot stand the fucking Patriots. I
Good.
don't know why.
That's
Good,
all
I like
that,
that.
that's all that matters.
Yeah, we can all agree on that.
Dude, we were eating.
All right, Scott, you're a straight shooter, my man.
we were eating, dude. We were eating dinner the other night, and we were like fucking watching Family Guy shit, and it's like
Another
the episode.
fine
the
film.
Oh, where
episode-
Tom Brady
Sure.
fucking asked him to be on the Patriots.
No. It's like Peter's like fucking. He's like, let's get drunk and fucking do awkward shit to the kids, and then Peter's
Awkward shit
Peter's
to the
drunk.
kids.
He's drunk as fucking. He's like, Chris is in bed, and Peter's standing there at the door. He's like, hey Chris, I want to give you a Tom Brady kiss.
Oh man,
Dude. And then Ren and I were like, what the fuck's a Tom Brady kiss?
Oh
so,
yeah.
shit.
so we look it up. Yeah, oh, God.
And y'all just died, huh?
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, he's getting a massage, first of all. And his kid's like, give me a kiss. And the kid walks up and gives him a kiss. He's like, that was like a peck. Come back. And then the kid comes back and he gives him the smooch. And you can see his son like wiping it off. Super uncomfortable. And Tom Brady's just like got a chub under his fucking towel.
Holy shit.
Dude, I don't think it's in this fucking video either. There's
Yeah.
there's one more video
Strike
that could
two.
be in. Habitat
That was fire as fuck though. Did you
Origins.
see that shit? Dude?
Origins.
Did you see that last clip though?
Pretty mosaic this whole time.
Origins.
Dude, this is a fire ass fucking.
Carrie gets
part,
Habitat
though.
Origins.
Nick's just like, let's just kill off 20 minutes of this podcast. real
Dude, just
quick.
I'm fucking I don't know. I get fixated on shit. I know he has a part in Origins. God damn it. I don't know.
Habitat Origins.
We're fucking watching Carrie Gets for too long, I guess.
Hey, he's a fucking great skateboarder, Nick. Also, if you
Well, the
haven't had
people watching it on
coffee,
YouTube will have some fucking
At
good shit to watch, I guess.
For real though, at this point in your life, if you haven't had coffee, you fucking know, because this beer is so good. I don't even
shit's
know what's
mad
over
fire.
there.
We
What's
dropped
over
That's Yellow Rose from Lone Pint.
Oh, we did drop the Wi-Fi turned off.
Just love that
at
coffee,
8:11,
yeah.
but I was able to turn it back on and
Oh, weird.
stream.
We're hardwired in. That's weird.
What'd you
Hard
do-
fucking
What'd you have to
wired.
do with all your like canned beers,
As
dude?
long as
Like
it works, so
the-
fuck it.
And we're 50 minutes in, so
Oh, are we?
Stream still working though? Like,
everything's fine. Yeah.
What are you saying, Josh, about
I
Canberra?
was just saying, like you have canned,
Word.
you have a few canned beers up there, like in that fridge.
yeah. So like when the pandemic
Did y'all
hit,
just drink them, or did you
you
sell
just
them?
No, we just-
trade them out.
We just let them all chill. Like,
They're all still pretty good.
oh yeah, like there wasn't. We were selling them on the website, so we sold through a bunch of them.
Oh, see, yeah, I didn't know if you were
Oh yeah, dude, we
able
had
to slang them like
Ren
that.
painstakingly went through and had a fucking
Put them in
Oh,
bags
that
and
sounds
shit, or
awful.
what?
no, just like design the website. You could go on there and like click.
Is it through Square?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how
Oh,
I
okay.
did the whole. When I had the skate shop,
Mm.
I had to do every single
Oh, fuck.
fucking item. Like,
It's legit though.
so I understand how fucking meticulous and annoying that shit is. Like,
Yeah,
is it
the,
legit when it's all said and done though?
yeah.
Like, is
the
it
Square
pretty
store
seamless?
goes. They run the Square store through this shit called Weebly now, which is like
Oh,
it's like
yeah,
actually
I've
houses it,
seen that.
but it's still a fucking nightmare. Like, dude,
yeah.
she spent like literally she spent like one of the like we closed for a week when the pandemic first started, and like during that whole week she probably spent like 5 to 6 hours a day fucking with that shit.
Fuck, so that's like a
Jesus.
job at that point.
Oh,
man.
dude, yeah, that's what I'm saying. This fucking Square is like the store is like a full time job.
Yeah.
Is there anything else though? Like what? Any alternatives or?
Yeah, there's
Oh, they all do that
I
shit.
just don't know, man.
there's like there's fucking Toast. There's
Fuck
a
that shit.
there's a
Toast.
bunch of different
Toast,
there's a bunch of
right.
different companies that they all suck, man. Like Square is decent.
Square's the
but-
best.
I just like Square because it seems like it goes. It's like seamless with if you have like an iPad, iPhone, some shit going.
Yeah.
Right.
What? So I kind of I fucked myself a little bit too, like making it harder on myself. When we had the skate shop, I wanted everything to be with tax a perfectly rounded number. So like
Yeah.
if you bought a deck, I wanted it to be $58. So I priced the deck at
60.
I don't know 52
Oh,
whatever,
right.
and then 52.12, and then the fucking tax would make it $58 or some shit. Yeah.
all that shit.
So I had to do that for every single item because I didn't want, like I was a fucking skater kid. You have a certain amount of money,
Yeah,
You
100%.
think about it in dollars. Like,
Yeah, like
when
no
you're a
tax.
kid, you don't walk in there and you're like, "Oh, this board's only $55. I have $55."
Yeah, that's exactly how you.
Oh,
think
and
about
then tax and blah blah blah. I never wanted to make kids feel like that. I wanted the what you see on the price tag was the final price with tax.
it. Right.
You're
it's a
talking
kid,
about
dude.
Backroads, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Man, that thing.
It was such a
I
good
know.
spot. huh?
Had mad potential, dude.
It did, didn't it? It's always the
I
kids
don't
you gotta
know.
think about with skating, though, man, because it's
Another
like they
time.
are impacted.
I
by
think
it
about it
most.
a lot. Another time.
Dude, I had a friend like Nick and I were talking about this before, and
We'll get there.
just a
one day,
normal
dude.
conversation. But back in like the late '90s, a friend of mine and his family, like basically a friend of mine who's younger than me, but he's like a homie. His mom funded him to open up a little skate shop behind, in that little stream of shops that are behind IHOP on Western. And dude, like he didn't know how to manage it, so I fucking managed it. And it was like, it lasted fucking 15 minutes also,
yeah.
But dude, it
Yeah.
was like, just
That's
so
insane.
much like,
Yeah, let me hit that.
started off great, but then we had like The local kids, we had a local kid come and fucking break in the back door and steal like 50 decks from us.
Dude, every
Yeah.
fucking time, dude.
Every
like,
time.
No doubt, dude. Like, that's another thing about skateboarding in Amarillo. Every fucking time, no matter what you do, it gets robbed. And I don't understand. Like, all you little fuckers, y'all want to support this skating scene. It ain't cool to rob shit, man.
Well, this kid
We're
that
trying to help y'all little fuckers out. And y'all come and rob us.
robbed the skate shop back then, he was a friend of my brother's. He's this fucking kid named Smokey that was kind of notorious for
Of course,
shit.
Smokey would rob the shop.
Well, his name was Brandon. He was a little black dude, but he was a ripper, man. He could skate really well, but he was notorious for stealing shit from people. And then one day, I think I was living in Austin at the time because I moved to Austin in 2000, and I think like 2001, 2002, he fucking had stole drugs or something from these people, and they went into his house and strung him up and made it look like a suicide.
What the fuck? Wait, that homie, like, fucking, they killed his ass?
Oh, they killed his
Holy
ass.
I feel like you told this
Wait, in
story
Austin?
I
last.
told you when we were talking one
Okay.
day in
Yeah, I
text,
never heard this shit
and
on
I
the
was like, "This is a
podcast.
fucking story for the podcast." And I just
Yeah,
randomly thought
that's
about
right.
it.
I was like,
so
this-
happened
I know
in the
this
What year
story.
did this happen? 2000s or like you were saying you moved there in 2000? What year? Like
No, dude, like we had there was the skate shop was called Mad Skate Shop. It was over behind IHOP, and it was
yeah, I don't remember. That shit.
dude, because it was like 99, 90, or
Yeah,
no, it was
yeah, I
like
was 9
98,
years old.
97.
Yeah, I was 9 years old
Um,
then, man.
Is
I
it
mean,
where
this
that
is like-
fucking like barber shop is? I used to go to that
Yeah,
barber
yeah,
shop.
I
too.
know what
Like
you're
literally,
talking about,
if you turned that light that most people go to,
Dong
like
cutters, dong
that
cutters.
Dong cutters.
to the right of this light is like you go into the Olive Garden parking lot. But if you go left at that light,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
before I-40,
That
there's
shopping
like all
center
these shops.
directly behind it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
It was one of those, and it was like, dude, like I don't remember what the fuck else was there back then. This is like Dark Star had just come out.
Dark Star was fired when it first came out. So
Like,
that was definitely that year.
I mean, this is like the height of like fucking puffy ass DCs
Yeah.
and
that was Cyrus D3.
the height of fucking World Industries blowing up, like World
Mhm.
Industries, Dark Star, fucking.
Mhm.
What was the one?
Blind.
The A Team.
Lib Tech.
A-Team was kind of
A-Team
on
was
the
a
way
little
out.
later.
No, I think A-Team was.
I don't even remember 18.
Was it? Because that's Rodney Mullen and
That was
Chet.
that was Rodney and
I don't even know what the fuck 18
Chet. What the fuck
was
is
it Chet Thomas? No, Chet Thomas did Dark Star.
Yeah.
A Team was Rodney Mullen.
That was Rodney
and,
Mullen.
Do you know what 18 is?
The dude who fucking
Me
started
either.
Enjoy. It wasn't Mark Johnson.
Who did? Wait, so who started Enjoy? Fuck.
Mark-
I thought Roddy Mullen would have started Enjoy. That's crazy.
It was like the beginning of the Osiris days. I think. I think the
Okay.
Storm like.
Oh, so 03-ish.
Then
Oh,
it
no,
was
no, wait,
before
wait,
that.
wait, wait. Yeah. The Storm came out in 2000, flat.
What the fuck?
So
is
it was-
Storm.
Osiris the Storm.
Oh, wow. You got to get educated.
That's a
Duff.
great video, dog.
This was a little bit before your boy. So
Yeah, the
even
Storm-
even up questioning.
The Storm's fucking insane.
I've never
It's a
seen
great
it. I've never
video.
seen it. So what's the time frame on that? Like before, like
Well,
the,
Girl
this-
Mouse?
the Storm
or-
came out in 2000.
So this
Oh shit!
The
so,
A-Team, yeah, you're right. The A-Team was like 99, and it didn't last.
I
That
didn't
fizzled
start
out pretty
skateboarding
quick.
until
Yeah.
like 2000, like
'Cause it was
3.
I thought
stupid
18 was
fucking company.
Rodney Mullen, Chet Thomas, and somebody else.
Yeah, Chet Thomas was on it, so you're right because Chet Thomas started Dark Star after the A-Team.
Yeah, I didn't
failed.
But Dark Star was a thing too because
yeah,
we
Dark
started
Star's
getting.
was hot
Okay.
as fuck.
We were
in that
getting
time
we were
frame.
getting a lot of the Dark Star merch, and I was hype on it. I was like,
Yeah.
that was rocking.
Well,
the
dude,
shit out of
whenever
it.
I started skateboarding, Osiris and Dark Star were like two of the hottest brands. Because I started skateboarding probably like as like a kid in like 2000 fucking 6.
What was that shop?
No, not
2006.
6. Not 6. I probably started skateboarding
By
like
what?
2003.
What was that shop by like
I started skateboarding in the 6th grade, so 2003, Nick.
Backside.
the backside? Yeah, right.
Yeah, see, I
Backside.
was gone for all that
And
stuff.
Backside also got broken into.
Company
That-
House got broken in.
Yeah,
That's what I-
Backside,
that's
yeah,
what I
Backside,
thought he got
Backside
fucking-
was what got turned into Extreme.
Every shop gets broken
Chris,
into.
that homie Chris owned
I
Backside.
mean, we didn't get broken into.
Yeah.
Backroads.
Yeah,
we
Nick,
did
I-
when we closed. But
Nick, I started skateboarding in 2003.
jokes on them.
2003 is when I started skating.
2003. Wow.
Sixth grade, bro.
I
My
started
little
skating.
plug,
I
remember
started
Devil's
skating in
Baby,
2000.
He skated those rails at the ATM in front of Atomic. That's
Bro.
the first time I ever saw Devin skating when he was Skate Rat 806.
I had
Skate
my
Rat something
dad-
on Instagram.
Skate rat, yeah.
You were just a little kid. You were probably only like 12, 13 years old.
Dude, the best skate park we ever had in this town.
You just a little
Was
kid.
Flatlands?
No, no, dude, it was
Revolution?
no, it was
Oh.
fucking
Derail.
Whoa.
no, it was fucking. What the fuck was it called? It was like at a barn. Fast Tracks.
What?
Nobody fucking remembers
I
that
remember
shit.
Yeah, I
that.
don't
Off
remember.
Jeff-
McCormick Road.
Fast Tracks?
the what's her name? A fucking Tammy owned it.
I never
She had
went
twin
there,
kids,
but it was off
Dude.
like McCormick or some shit.
Mike
right?
Crum was there on the regular. Jeff Phillips was there before he killed himself all the time.
Wait, in Amarillo?
Yeah.
Mike Crum
Yeah.
was there? 'Cause
Dude,
he
I
fucking
used
has
to
taken World
hear
Industries.
stories about that.
So,
park.
I-
I
what
never
the
went
fuck?
there.
I heard a radio advert for that shit. I had just started skating myself. I had a Reese fucking Simpson BBC like shaped board
Damn.
that I got at
What the hell is
fucking
that?
Bike Corner. Bike Corner was a spot.
Oh, dude,
I remember Bike
yes,
Corner.
yes,
Yeah.
I got
Bike
my
Corner
first
was the
skateboard
shit
from
back in the
there.
day. So they had Vision, they had Airwalk. Back when Airwalk was a fucking legit skate brand.
NSS.
Yeah.
Dude, exactly. That was like the beginning of
NSS,
NSX. dude.
those are my first skate shoes too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
so- I had just gotten a board from there, and
Dude,
then
Bike
we heard,
Corner and NSS.
dude, we heard a fucking one day we were cruising around. And my dad was driving us around. We heard a radio advert for fucking Fast Tracks, and it was like a new skate park they had built in this old barn. So we convinced my dad to take me and my brother out there. I was 10 at the time. I won a U10, a 10 and under contest out there. So I was 10. I know I was
Damn.
10. So that's 90. It was 90.
That's when I was
Um,
born, bro.
I was born in fucking 80. So
Yeah, I was born in 1990, so we're
But dude,
fucking
out there,
decade
you
boys.
walked in, and it was like they had three minis. They had a fucking 4 foot, a 6 foot, and a 9 foot. And then in the back, they had like a little run you could go through that had like a little rail and shit and a little box. And that all went back to where they had the fucking like the 12-foot vert ramp with a spine in it and shit.
God damn, so y'all were skating before
Jesus.
I was just like a little
But it was all
trickle
vert,
on my
dude, like-
dad's eye, and you were out here skating vert ramps.
Dude, this was like, I mean, this is like, like the days like whenever, like at my age, like Fakey Rock or you fucking 5-0 or 50-50
Dude, that's still
across.
fire.
But then like backside, like the dopest trick I learned there was like a backside, come like a backside air and you could grab it a little bit and people would fucking lose their minds because we were so young.
Dude, backside's more heat.
But
Is
dude,
it?
like they would have comps there all the time,
is.
and dude, like I remember seeing Jeff Phillips skate there because we used to go to like a couple years later we used to go to Jeff Phillips Park in Dallas before it got shut down.
Is that indoor park too? I
Yeah,
guess?
it was like the legendary spot. It got turned into fucking. I think it got turned into an Arlo Eisenberg.
So
fucking,
clearly, this was well before
rollerblade
there was, like,
shop.
public skate parks, like concrete parks.
Oh yeah, this is like there was
Before
private.
skateboarding was like a thing.
It was all vert. It was like street skating was coming back, but it was like.
Like California and shit.
Yeah, it was like, dude, it was all about like vert ramps and shit. I mean, not just vert ramps, but like just vert skating.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And dude, like I remember they had a comp there one time, and me and my brother were just hanging out watching it. And this is like, it's funny thinking about my brother being a little kid because my brother's all fucked up and strung out now. But dude, like watching these guys, dude, Mike Crum would come through all the time, Jeff Phillips, and there was a couple other guys. But dude,
See, I know Mike Crumb's name very
they
well,
would
so
do
that's crazy.
fucking like fucking indie grab back flips over the spine and shit, like
Yeah.
nuts shit, dude. And, like you're like watching this shit as a little kid just eating peanut butter M&Ms, just all
But these dudes just came with like board. Yeah, peanut butter M&Ms still hit too.
Peanut butter M&M.
Yeah,
peanut butter M&Ms had just come out at the time, and I was like, that
was a banger.
that was my shit. I would get because they had they had sold snacks and shit. And my dad would drop us off there in the morning and come pick us up when he got off work.
Yeah,
So
that
we'd
was,
be there
that was daycare.
all
baby.
day. Exactly. So I would like get a Dr. Pepper and my peanut butter M&Ms, and that was the joint, dude.
That's all you did for the whole day. That's like
Well,
my
what
fucking
sucks is
tall boy.
I try to reminisce
Oh
about
my
this park
God.
to people, and a lot of people don't have any recollection of it.
I have no idea what, but obviously that's 10 years before I was even
Right.
in this.
I love
in this
that.
world.
So like we share stories like this shit all the time. It's funny to like hear someone else's point of view from their story and their fucking point in time. Just like, first of all, the
Yeah.
dumbass shit you remember, like eating fucking peanut butter M&Ms,
Yeah.
like
Dude,
just
you low-key are
random
it's the
fucking
same shit,
random
dude.
detail, that fucking
Yeah,
shouldn't really ever fucking matter, but you'll never forget that shit.
exactly.
Hey, it made me feel it more, dude, because them peanut M&Ms fucking, they hit. They
Not
hit.
peanut, but peanut butter.
Yeah.
The,
Peanut butter.
the orange package.
Yo,
When
But
did
dude, I
the
can remember
peanut-
watching all the fucking
go get some.
dude watching like seeing
Yeah,
all the
let's go.
fucking the older pro dudes that were like ripping it, and all the chicks that were all the hash ass chicks that were there fucking with
Oh,
them
yeah,
and shit.
Yeah, they're hot.
I can just
They're
being a little
fucking-
kid and like watching like, all right.
Dude, those chicks, dude.
I remember watching like Luke and
Yeah,
Rick and all them, like,
me too.
just fly past this like channel thing.
Wow, dude, just
Yeah.
left me out of the conversation.
That's where I saw Nick for the first time. He had that Playboy DGK.
I don't think I even.
Wow, dude, you just left me after that
I did,
conversation,
I
but
did.
it's all good, dude.
I
so.
did. I saw Nick at the first derailed, the one over in the fucking cow yard shit. Nick,
Dude.
it was back when we were all wearing tall tees and like gangster shit. Nick was wearing.
Oh, that was a cool with derailed too. All
That
the
one was-
the deraileds were fucking sick. Shout out to fucking Adam Costa's
yeah, shout out
crazy
to Albert
fucking ass.
He's still out there too. I
Yeah,
see
he's
that.
still out there
Yeah, I
fucking
know,
being
I
a
see
fucking
that.
insane man.
Yeah, what's up, Albert?
In a good way.
If you hear this, Albert,
He has
Costa, shout
wild
out to you,
fucking
my
ideas, and he fucking
man.
puts them into place, and I
Adam
respect
who?
that.
Adam
Costa.
Costa, BMX rider.
He's the dude he made all the deraileds. Like, he would always just have crazy ass fucking ideas.
They were
and He would
good.
fucking do them.
I liked the derailed, the very first one, because that front part that had like the box that you could like do
Yeah.
tricks off from the fucking. Because that's where I saw you skating.
Oh, the outlets? Yeah,
'Cause-
yeah.
Yeah, because
That
Nick,
was my
Nick
shit.
did that fucking laser flip up. Nick was skating with the fucking. Nick was skating that DGK board that said Playa, the Stevie Williams Pro model. That's the first time I ever saw Nick. in
Only
my life.
DGK I've ever had. Ever.
You should get another one. They're good.
Pulling your favorite trick, the laser.
Yeah, my favorite fucking trick, laser flip,
Yeah.
dude.
He
Dude,
did all
my
casual as fuck.
favorite derail, Josh, was the one.
At the
It
3rd
had
Street?
it had like the
one-
behind the train tracks. No, not the last one. The one
last
that
one
was
was
still on the
sick.
train tracks. It had. So you remember like the big 6-foot deck?
or Chucky.
Yeah, he built
You know that
he built like a 2 or 3 foot quarter pipe, and then there was like waves,
Yeah, that was at the same one.
and then there was like a wall ride and shit.
Yeah, that one was
that
sick.
was my favorite one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because that was the one that always rumored to open the back end because there's going to be a foam pit. and shit.
Yeah, they did make a foam
They
pit.
did.
Yeah, Adam just did whatever the fuck he wanted.
So wait, what's Chucky's story? Like, is that full from like your like era or what?
Who?
Yeah, do you know who Chucky
Yeah,
is?
do you know Chucky?
Chucky seems like your area.
Chucky was really badass because he was
Chucky
just
what?
so gnarly.
His
I
name's-
don't know.
His full name is
He's like some
Carlos
Mexican
Miguel
dude.
Ramos III.
Yeah, he's like this Mexican dude, but he like was just like
His Chuck.
He
he's
looks like
he's this
Canelo.
really. He looks like Chucky,
Canelo Alvarez,
Chucky the
dude.
doll. Like, he's a really, really fucking white
He's a Mexican ginger dude. It's-
ginger
it's
with
rare.
fucking freckles and shit.
If I
he
met him,
he
I
goes
might,
by Chucky,
I might recognize him, but like,
Dude,
but
he
his
was
full name
cool.
is Carlos Miguel Ramos III.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's like Canelo
Shout
Alvarez.
out to you, Steven. I know you'll love that I said
Yeah,
that.
shout out to you, Steven. And we loved you the other.
I did hear Christian
other
talking
time.
about a dude at the park that he was mentioning this dude at the park, like fucking last year sometime, like that was like super cringy around all the like, the young girls and shit.
No, yeah, Chris.
And it wasn't
No.
that dude, but I was like, I remember
But Chucky was also that way.
the dude he was talking about was
oh, Chucky.
Chris
Cancel him.
Escamilla.
Chucky Delita.
Oh yeah, Chris the Cock.
Oh, dude. Oh.
Chom, what was his fucking name? He fucking got his
Sorry if you fucking remember that,
He
or
got
if
his-
you're listening, Chris the
he got
Cock.
his hand cut off
it
at
might-
affiliated.
God.
Chris the Cock. Even if you're fucking listening, everyone, you know everyone fucking calls you that, so it's
Yeah,
all
he's
good.
cool, dude. No, Chris the Cock's cool, bro.
But no,
Dude,
that dude
so-
was
I have a fucking great story.
he
You're
was
very
you
humble
can
now,
finish.
Chris the Dick.
Where
We'd
we
be
at
at
time-wise?
Chris the Penis.
we'd be at
What
skate
the-
spots like street
Christopher
spots
the
back in
Oh,
the
we're
day,
going 2
dude.
hours.
And that dude would be out there just being cringy as fuck. He'd pull some shit, but he was also like, his stoke value is not near as much as his cringe value.
Oh, okay, so then
Okay.
you can't be there.
So I have a fucking great story how he found out he was being called Chris the Cock.
Oh, fucking Christopher
Is
the
it Chris
Weenie?
the Cock is a reference to his cock or him being a cock?
No,
he
just
was
being
just
a
straight
cock. Chris the
bro.
Cock.
He was a dick hole.
So we called him that from like, I don't know, 2002
he was
to
rude.
2006, and then he found out that's what we were
He's
calling
kind
him
of off
that.
the deep end now a little
Oh,
bit.
he's gone, dude.
Yeah.
He's way out of there.
Uh,
No, he's just, I don't know, maybe
I
he is
think
on
he's-
drugs, but
dude.
he's always just been out of his fucking mind.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Off
he's
his
fucking-
board.
He
And
checked me
again,
out at
Chris, if you're listening, sorry, but you probably already know this stuff.
He was running the register at Walgreens one time and
Yep.
was off, just like
And out of
what
his
the
mind.
hell are y'all
out of his
talking about?
fucking
on
mind.
34th
What?
and Bell.
Yeah.
On 34th and Bell. He
Wait.
worked there for fucking
How
ever,
do y'all
dude.
know this?
I know personally because I saw him there multiple
Wait,
times.
there's like one occurrence, or you would just
I
see
saw him and I was all like,
multiple times?
as we were walking out, Rin was like, that guy was really fucking weird. And I go, I think I remember that dude from Skate Spots. Right?
Fucking broken windows.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Oh, the broken window boy.
let me try and fucking get the details right. So I can't remember who was. Somebody was on the fucking phone. Either Jared Andrada was on the phone, and I know Jared fucking listens to the podcast.
Yeah, shout out to
Jared,
you.
you'll fucking remember this story better than I would, and I'm sorry if I'm gonna butcher it. Jared Andrada was on
Jared.
the phone with Chris the Cock, and Steven and or Benjamin Campos, aka BJ, he was also like one of the close homies back in the day that used to skate with us at Cap Rock. was like asking something in the background, like, "Hey, who's that? Who's that?" Something like that. And Jared thought he fucking like covered the phone. He was like, "It's Chris the Cock."
Chris the Cock.
And fucking he pulled the phone back up, and Chris got all fucking butthurt. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's what you fucking think of me, huh? I'm a fucking cock. You guys call me Chris the Cock behind my back, you fucking two-faced motherfuckers," and got like so fucking mad about it. And the next day we were all fucking skating at Cap Rock, and Chris like rolled up in his fucking BMW because he did cut his fucking finger off at Tyson, had like this insane lawsuit, and he lived
affiliated, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I heard about
one of
that.
those.
He got a settlement out of it.
Yeah, he got a fucking big settlement. And he lived this fucking insane, lavish fucking lifestyle for, I don't know, like
5 years.
Yeah,
Hell
not
yeah.
very long because, I mean, I saw him working at Walgreens. Again, Chris, sorry if you listen to this, but you obviously know this shit about your life.
I mean, it ain't nothing
He
big
rolls
nothing.
up, and he, like, straight up, you guys know Jared Andrade, right?
Yeah, that's
I
my
don't,
fucking
but-
dog. Yeah,
even
shout out
back
to you,
in the,
Jared.
even back in the day, Jared, like, was a gym rat. Like, he was always fucking jacked. I mean,
Jared's the
he's
man,
not a big
bro.
guy. He's, like, maybe as tall as you. He's not like a fucking big dude, but he's fucking jacked.
Yeah,
And Chris
healthy.
Chris the Cox, like, he's a short guy. I'm maybe 5'2",
Yeah, he's wormy.
He's an average
and
cock.
he walked up to Jared and he fucking pushed him. He's like, you guys just fucking talk shit to me behind my back? And Jared was like, "You really want to fucking do this, man?" He's like, "Yeah, fuck you, man," and pushed him again. Jared just goes, boom, decked.
Oh, Jared KO'd Chris the Cock. I never
slapped
did
his
that.
ass.
Yeah, first try.
Yeah, I never knew fucking Jared KO'd that boy.
And we were
That's
all
great.
just like, "Oh shit!" And like Chris fucking got up and he's like, "Fuck you guys, man! Fuck you guys!" Fucking like got back in his car.
He
and
gonna
left.
cry in the car.
Like
He was
fucking
an
got so
asshole, though,
butthurt.
yeah.
Jared was just like, "Nah, I ain't fucking deal with your shit, bro." Dude, forever when we were kids, Jared would fucking, he would stand up to anybody.
I like that.
Like, it's so
Oh, yeah, I
funny.
like
It's so
Jared. Shout out,
ironic
bro.
now that he really loves BMXing, because when we were kids, if a fucking BMXer would come up to Cap Rock, he would not let them fucking grind their pegs on the C.
Dude, they did.
I remember him getting in a
'Cause they
fucking
fucked the
fight.
C up,
Yeah,
dude.
they fucking would hit their.
I just feel like if they
you're
know
a fucking
how.
skilled
Exactly, you don't
BMXer,
fuck it up. You don't fuck
know
it up.
how not to fuck
Because you go
shit
up and
up.
over and you come down on it. You don't just go into it.
Yeah, exactly. And I remember him fucking getting into a big ass fight one day, and he was always like, because he's the older guy to me. But I mean, now I just see him as like a peer. But like
Yeah, he's cool
back
as
in the
fuck
day,
to me
I
too,
was
man.
a fucking kid, and he was the adult almost. But I mean, we're only like fucking 3 years in difference. But you know, when you're like 15, 16. He seems like
Yeah,
Right,
for
the
real.
fucking
Yeah.
the guy. Like
Nah, still does,
he's
though.
the
Jared's-
fucking he's
Jared's
the big
always
brother.
been the man, yeah.
And I know, like, to this day, Jared will always have my fucking back, and I love him for that shit. It's
Hell
it's
yeah.
just so funny to think on the
Shout out to
fucking
you,
old
homie.
fucking Cap Rock stories, man. I have so many Cap Rock stories.
Dude, I used to love skating Cap Rock, man. They had that one.
I want to get Julio on this shit, man.
Oh my god, I'd love to have Julio on the podcast. We've talked about. Dude, I'm pretty sure we've talked about Julio like almost like every episode.
Oh, yeah, I love
at least
Julio.
like 75,
He would.
80.
Julio listens, dude.
Yeah,
and
Julio-
I'm fucking. I
Julio
love it.
fucking dude, yeah. When we were at the competition the other weekend, man, we had like 1 minute left to try to go out there and get it, and I fucking landed bolts on my trick. I was trying to ate shit straight to my ass, and Julio saw it. Julio was like 3 feet away from me because we were all just going at it.
Oh yeah,
dude.
you guys are wild.
Yeah, we were just all going at it there at the end, and like I would go after Julio every time, and like I fucking stuck and just ate shit. And Julio was like, "Damn!" and he like helped me up, and I was like, "Well, I'm done, brother." And he was like, "Fair enough," and I was like, "Hell yeah."
I fucking love
Yeah,
Julio.
me too,
dude.
man. Shout out to you, Julio. I hope to
Yeah.
see you soon.
We all
too,
love you, Julio.
brother. Yeah, I love you too, man.
I
Hope
don't
to
know
see you
Julio,
soon.
but what's up, dude?
He's
Yeah,
the man.
he's the man. Julio taught me so much about skateboarding and life. He moved here from fucking New York when he was like 11 or some shit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's a nice dude. And I asked him whenever we were like hanging out. He still lives by me too. Same spot. So I was
He
like,
is a soul skater.
Julio, if you're listening,
always
man,
has
we
been.
need to kick it more, man.
I had
Come-
to
come
force him to
chill.
film a part. Legendary part, A-Town's finest. Look it up, everybody.
Oh
So
yeah.
good, man. Yeah. How old's that video?
Came out 2007, 13 years. Jesus, fuck.
I'm
Yeah.
just happy to see all y'all aging with me. Like, you know, just get past 2010s, everybody's like, "Oh fuck, bro, this shit was back in 07, 08."
Did
So,
you-
like,
No,
I thought
you
thought
just-
nothing could ever slow me down, dude.
I mean, I'm so
Fuck
sorry.
no.
Bro. Dude, that shit, you fucking
I
just
still
blew my
play
mind on that
basketball,
shit
though.
you were saying about them shoes and shit earlier. Like,
Dude, I'll be
that
fucking.
80s
for
shit,
real.
That 80s shit, man.
I'll be 40 this year, which is crazy.
Damn.
Dude, I'll be 30.
When's your birthday?
In like
September
November.
17th of 80.
Hey.
Bro, we're fucking decade apart.
Big,
Virgo life.
Big
And so is
4-0.
Like you're a decade to me, and I'm a decade to Lus. So
What's
you're
your birthday?
My
Yeah.
birthday's November 17th, 1990.
Oh, you're almost a Virgo. That's not cool, though.
I'm that Scorpio boy, bro. I'm that Scorpion, baby. I'm that fucking ruthless fucking asshole.
Yeah, what's funny is,
I'm a fucking Gemini, baby.
dude, Elliot was like fucking 10 years difference than me. Like a lot of
Oh,
people
for
that
real?
I meet that I think of as contemporaries in my life now.
Yeah, Elliot was my age.
Well,
right?
Luis is
But
10 years younger than me.
That's fucking crazy. I can see why I'll call him the
But
kid.
every
Don't
time I
look
hang
at
out,
him.
every time I hang
kid.
out with the kid though, he feels like I'm hanging out with like, you know, and he hangs out with Clark all the time.
I'm 31. Elliot was for
I'm
sure my
29.
age. I remember kicking it with Elliot at Sam Houston all the time.
Yeah, man.
So
Like,
you're
what's
39,
fucked up?
Scott?
What's up?
You're 39 or 40 already?
No, I'm 39. I'll be 40 in September.
See, so I'm 29. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're decade mates.
That's how it was with Elliot. Elliot was born in October, so it was like.
Oh,
but
we're
what's
so
weird about
close,
what's weird about Elliot, man, is like, I had formed such a close bond with this dude. Like we literally were together every day because of work, and then we worked at different restaurants together before YCSF was a thing, and then we were in Ancient Architects. We've had that hip hop group together, Ancient Architects.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah, I
like,
didn't know about
but
that.
but when I look at it, Elliot and I only hung out and knew each other for like 6 years, 5.5, 6 years. It was crazy because we just crammed so much experience into that.
All that talent in one place, man.
But
You
when he
got it.
left, man, like it still fucks me up, dude. Like I'll put it out of my mind for sometimes, but then like whenever people like his mom and his aunt came in to eat like last week, and they were looking at the pictures and the deck and shit, and like they like start talking about him and it like snaps it all back. I'm like, damn, dude,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like
I
weird.
feel that, dude. I feel that 100%.
I mean, it's just like any kind of friendship you have where people like they leave Earth before you do. It's just
I know.
really fucked up.
For
that
sure.
shit hit, dude. That shit just hits different, man. There ain't
How
no-
old would he be now? If he
He'd
was
be
50, yeah.
30.
no, he'd be almost fucking. He'd be 30.
Oh, 30. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, shit, 30? Okay, so you
Yeah,
said
he's younger than me.
Okay, fuck.
Yeah.
You said the 10-year thing earlier, and I was thinking he was
No,
like older, but he went
he-
back to me then.
he's
so, yeah,
our-
holy shit.
he's
so,
our
yeah,
age,
yeah,
Josh,
so
yeah.
yeah, our age. Oh,
He was
fuck.
he was homies with like fucking Matt and Dustin Lawrence,
Oh, okay.
all those like
Okay.
Sam Houston kids.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. guys, I
Estevan,
guess.
fucking Johnny Nunez. Remember that
Oh,
motherfucker?
yeah.
Crazy
Dude, what the hell
motherfucker.
happened
Daniel
to Johnny?
Alanese. I don't know if y'all know that.
Yeah,
cat.
no, I know all them
Yeah.
homies. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I remember
know
all,
them.
like,
I know
shout
all
out to
them.
Daniel.
I
What's
know
up,
all
dude?
of them, man.
Huh?
Who's Poncho? Remember that Poncho kid?
Poncho,
Yeah, he's
he-
from Dumas.
He was from
He was from Dumas. He was one of
Port
Rager's.
Tallis.
Was he?
Oh.
Oh, I thought he was from
Portales.
Dumas. He was one of Rager's friends.
Yeah.
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 I seen him scared, like,
He used to hang out with that homie Andrew Potts. I don't know if that fool's still around.
Matt, what's
The Potts brothers. I don't know if they even remember your boy, but if y'all still out there,
Right,
shout out to you
yeah.
homies.
Reggie Berry?
Yeah.
There's a lot of skater homies out there in the Amarillo, man. Amarillo actually breeds some gnarly skaters. Y'all just gotta
Oh, it
fucking
does,
step
like,
the fuck
dude.
up and come through and hang out with the boys.
It's funny because now we
Been
have
saying it for
Stiff and we
years.
have Martin Road, but back in the day, me and my homie Josh,
shit.
we went down to Parks and Rec downtown and had to bitch and we used to
Parks
be
and
like
Rec downtown. What's
basically
that?
the Parks and Recreation part. We went down there one day and we're like, yo, this town deserves a fucking city skate park. And they were like,
Really do.
they fucking gave us the volleyball
Yeah,
courts
better
at Elwood.
I remember that.
Oh, really?
That was right when I started skating. I
So-
remember the volleyball courts.
Dude, it was a vibe
Still
out
there,
there.
too. They're
Like
still
yeah.
there too.
it was like
To this day.
we brought out like it was like on a spring break. It was like right on spring break or something one year. Like 'cause we spent like a week making boxes and quarters and shit. Huh?
It was basically like a DIY.
DIY, but
little
no
park.
cement. It was all wood. It was all like
Yeah.
like
But it was
homemade
like,
boxes.
it was at all
Just
like
gave
flat
him
concrete?
a court of concrete.
Like a tennis
Yeah.
court?
On 10th.
Washington.
On
across
Washington,
from
yeah.
St. Mary's. Yeah.
What year was this?
I mean, it was
1999, 2000 for sure.
it was that it was still around then, but we got it in 97, 98.
Yeah, because
man.
when I started
I feel like
skating,
I changed
it was
the
like
game.
the end of it because it.
Wu Tang Forever had just come out the year we got it.
Oh, so it was a better time then.
That's a good way to remember shit.
Yeah, like
Dude,
that.
I lived in Little
Yeah,
Rock
dude.
when I was in '93. When I was 13, me and my brother like a handful of white kids in this school, and Wu Tang 36 Chambers dropped in '93, and I learned about it in that school because I went to school with nothing but black kids.
Yeah.
And then
Where'd you go to school at?
it was in North Little Rock, a school called Amboy.
Okay. For some
Well,
reason,
I started at Fannin. Went to Fannin for 6 weeks. My mom got transferred to Little Rock, and I was in Little Rock for the majority of the school year. Then she got transferred back the last 6 weeks. So I was like Fannin, which is hood. I went to Little Rock where I was like one of the only white kids in my school, but it wasn't hood. It was dope as fuck. I loved it. And then came back the last 6 weeks of my 6th grade year and went to Crockett, which is the fucking one of the whitest schools possible.
Yeah, Devin went to Crockett. I went to Bonham, so.
So I went to Crockett. I finished up and then went 7th and 8th at Crockett. Then went to Emerald High. But dude, going from North Little Rock, coming back home to Crockett, I was like, dude, this is fucking white as fuck, dude.
Yeah, Crockett's definitely the one. I just remember when I went to Bonham, so every time I got to Crockett, because, like, I always knew, like, at that age, you knew, like, all the Crockett homies and all their chicks and shit. And they'd always say, like, you Bonham guys were bad. We were all smoking cigarettes and smoking weed and shit. Yeah, I know. Like, they were all, like, we were all smoking weed and smoking cigarettes and shit.
Dude.
Caprock, yeah, I bet you boys.
The shit I'd seen.
We were on the bottom level. We had Derek and shit.
Yeah, I grew up on the east side.
Yeah,
man.
we learned all
and
our shit.
and I went to elementary school in Houston.
These fools thought we were just drug addicts.
I went to elementary school in Houston. I can't remember the fucking.
Shit from them.
I can't remember the suburb I lived in,
Maybe.
but
I won't speak for
I
you,
mean, I'll never
GTC.
forget. I obviously Houston is like a predominantly like Asian and black community.
Definitely.
I remember my mom fucking buying me the new Jordan 4s. They were like black and white, and they had the gold like Jordan logo.
Cross straps or no?
Yeah, the breads. Were they the bread ones?
Straps. I
Were
can't
they the
remember.
bread ones that are
I can't-
black
It
and
might have
red?
been Jordan 3s, 4s. I can't
Cross
remember.
straps came out in like 94.
That colorway is the bread, though.
I
That's
can't.
the ones
I
that are
can't
worth the
remember which
shit.
Jordans they were. I just remember I got the Jordans.
They were the breads.
So I remember
BRED.
my mom made it a whole day. She took me to the mall. She got me these Jordans, and then she took me to a Houston Rockets game where I got to see Charles Barkley play
Nice.
I wanna
for the
skate
Houston
Jordan 4
Rockets
so
and
bad.
Akeem Olajuwon.
Barkley wasn't on the Hornets then. He was on the Rockets.
Yes.
Yeah,
What?
it was 95. It was Charles Barkley, Akeem Olajuwon. I mean, it was a fucking solid Rockets team, and I had the time of my life. That's where I fell in love with basketball. Anyway, we fucking did that shit. We came home. I had a basketball hoop in my like driveway and shit, and we lived in like a pretty solid neighborhood of Houston, but it's still predominantly black. And a few of my like friends in the neighborhood were black, and they like came over and they were like, "Damn, you got the fucking Jordans and blah blah blah." And like we were listening to fucking. It was the year More Money, More Problems came out by fucking Notorious B.I.G., P. Diddy, and Mace.
Okay,
It was that
yeah.
year, so 97 maybe.
Damn, Scott got to go through Big and Pot.
So we were fucking listening to that shit. Yeah, I got to really fucking be
Yeah.
there when Biggie died and shit, and like feel how it felt like to be like, oh fuck, that's
I
a
remember
bummer.
that shit. Yeah.
Not me.
I don't remember. I mean, yeah, I was still
Him and
alive when Tupac died, but I didn't. I was a Biggie. I'm
I
an
mean, I
East.
was
I'm
too,
an
but I
East
wasn't,
Coast
like,
guy,
knowing about
100%.
I was too. I was always like,
I love Tupac. Don't get me wrong, but I'm an East Coast guy.
well, and especially in skateboarding, there was that whole vibe. It was like West Coast or East
Yeah.
Coast. You know, it's like, are you
Panhandle,
Embarcadero
baby.
or are you fucking Brooklyn
Panhandle.
Banks?
Brooklyn
You know?
Bay. I'm East Coast all day.
Panhandle
See,
strong.
I loved. I was all about East Coast skating, but I loved like the fucking Mike Carroll and the fucking
Yeah,
for
for sure.
all that.
I
early,
mean, San
Oh, fuck 'em.
Francisco
Meet
feels
Devin
like
Ross,
East
three-headed
Coast.
snake.
it does.
Yeah.
The old
I've
Embarcadero
never
days
been
were
there, but
fucking
yeah.
like. But see, one of my favorite skaters of all time is Cardiel, and it was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
Just-
I love cardio too.
but it's just
Makes
that's
some great
pure
shoes.
heart, like.
yeah, that's just fucking die hard. My favorite skater of all time is Dustin Dolan. That makes no sense if you know me
Yeah,
and know how I skate.
I like Dustin Dolan though. Man.
I love Dolan.
Yeah, I like Dustin Dolan a lot,
He's
too.
the man. I mean, it makes sense if you know me, but if you know how I skate, it doesn't really fucking make any sense.
Yeah.
I do manuals and shit. But me and Dustin Dolan, we would have a great time together. We just like to drink.
I
don't
was
really
I
have a
took a
favorite.
fucking Jaeger shot with him, and that was my highlight.
I
of
don't.
life.
I don't
You
have
told
a
me that.
favorite. I don't
Yeah.
have a favorite skater of all time. It's a really hard one, but I skate the most like probably Eric Ellington. I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
I
For sure.
I would 100%. No one else. There's no one else that can match my.
That's a
style
fucking
more than
goat, too,
Eric
though.
Ellington.
Shit,
That's
dude.
me.
You you in Miami skate a lot alike too, Josh.
Yeah, he's just got that swag on
It's
his
just
on
I
his
think
leg.
it's just you
'Cause
guys
he's
are
got-
double jointed.
Yeah, he's got double. But dude, his like no. I
Yeah.
thought about this before too. Shout out to you, Andrew, my man. But his
Yeah.
legs, he's
Shout out
definitely
GX1000
double jointed in
too.
his knees. But his legs do the inverse more, so he lands like this, where
Yeah.
I land more like this.
That's true.
So I lose my balance a lot. He gets the out balance, so his feet land more, dude. And he fucking shout out to you, man. Good to see you out there.
Yeah.
The GX shit you've been doing. I'm kind of salty you unfollowed me though, but it is what it is.
Shots fired.
I unfollowed
No.
you too though, so fuck you, Andrew. But at the same time, mad respect for that GX1000, baby.
Can I ask you guys how much do you have to piss?
I
piss it off.
gotta piss, but if you're trying to end the old podcast,
I
we
have
can get
to
out of here.
pee.
I'm a fucking professional.
So fucking bad.
Professional.
Pretty live for an hour and 30, bro.
It's up to Scott. Let's go.
90 minutes? Okay.
All right.
Scott, you got anything else to say?
I'm gonna plug this restaurant called YCSF.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, plug that real quick.
Plug this fucking sponsor
you
we
might
have,
know
dude.
that you might work there.
We got a really great sponsor, guys. It's Yellow City Street Foods over on 2916 Wolfland. You can go hit them up for all your craft food, craft beer needs. When they're on top of their shit, they have all the bunch of their stuff in retail. But lately, they've been slacking on that. They fucking suck for that. But you can go and eat in the dining room or order online. But yeah, Yellow City Street Food proudly sponsors the Growler Pod.
And if you go in there, you got to wear a mask or you out
Just wear a mask. It's very easy.
because of a fucking Texas state law, not because of their own personal restaurant.
Hey,
preference.
Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, thanks. Because
Yeah.
we were doing really good
Thanks,
here.
guys.
We actually, Amarillo's doing really good on our
we only have
cases.
536 total
Yeah.
cases.
We were number 2 in the power rankings, and
It's
now
all
y'all
good.
are making us look bad.
All right, well, I got to piss. Thank you guys for fucking
right,
tuning
see ya.
in. Scott, thanks for filling in for Jesse.
Hey.
You did a fucking great job as always. 5 Timers Club. Hit thegrowlerpod.com. Twitch.tv/growlerpod.
We love you, Jesse, and wish you were here.
And yeah, dude, we do miss you, Jesse. If you want to see me edit this stupid fucking podcast tomorrow night, twitch.tv/Neeks. I'm going to get a dog cam very soon because Pierre looks very cute tonight. All right. Episode 67. Good night.